What's up with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So yeah, we in the building. What's up, Miss D? Hey, baby. What's up? I just got to the crib. I fixed me a damn plate. What's up, Kiwan? Yeah, you see that, Miss D? The Valkyrie basically said, F it, we tanking this shit. I said, damn, they got rid of everybody. They getting rid of everybody. Let me pull it up. The opera on you niggas, oh, I can't stand you niggas. God did the opera on these niggas, man. Make sure y'all check the Patreon out. Talk about Superman. Superman. Superman, Superman. Superman. HD, you crazy. I'm past crazy. I'm insane, man. I don't know when all these people gonna realize that I'm insane, that I don't give two F's. I'm crazy as hell. What's up, political Lil? You know me chilling. Operator D, you already know. HD, how you feel about the schedule release? I ain't even see it, Jay. It came out. Oh, I see it right here. I'm gonna look at it in a minute. Right now, let me get to this W real quick, Jay, and later I'll talk about it. Oh yeah, the A1s do come out tomorrow. I'm gonna be at work. I work too much, man. See, that's the problem. See, if I ain't worked so much, I would have been out. Wolves in 5 chat. Hey, you called it, Pharaoh. Pharaoh X called it. Shout out to Pharaoh X. One of the realest ones. Let's see. Hold on. I thought I had. Oh, yeah, I gotta go to my profile. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Ooh, I got 160 followers on Twitter. Yay! I got 160 followers, guys and gals. Guys and gals. I got 160 followers on Twitter. We blowing up. We blowing up. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Boston for his game 6. What if the Knicks choke? That'll be hilarious. New York would be mad as hell. Now they talking about shortening the NBA season because all these Negroes got weak ass muscles and bones. Boy, I tell you, man. But they said they could play against us back in the day. They said they could play against us back in the day. I thought I retweeted it. Hold on, because I want to talk about the Valks. The Valks got rid of Ami here. Yeah, save face like a mofo, didn't they? Didn't they save face? They save face. Big time. They got rid of Ami here, excuse me. Who else did they get rid of? Who else did they get rid of? He said, since the Valks having a yard sale, can we please get a backup 4 wing? We got a backup 4 wing, man. You don't trust the great Onawirye? You don't trust her? What up, Motor City MIA? What up, though? HD, them boys acting funny with me because I said you, Showtime, and Zoe are real brothers, and there's a lot of soft ass. Oh man, you already know, Kiwan. Don't even worry about it, Kiwan. They gonna phase out. We ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about them. I've been here for 5 years, so I don't see. I'm gonna be here for another 5 or 10 years. I'm always here. I got LA Sparks beating Golden State, and I'm gonna go with Dallas beating Minnesota. I'm gonna go Dallas beat Minnesota. No, they don't, Ms. D. They really don't. No, they ain't trying to win, Farrell. They got rid of Amy here. Who else did they get rid of? The Vouch got rid of some. They got rid of Chin. They got rid of all of them. They got rid of everybody. They said, look, we losing. We finna get Juju. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Caitlin Chin, Chloe Bibby, Elisa Cunane, Mag McNan Toure have all been waived by the Valkyrie. Valkyrie said, we ain't winning no games. What's up, AB? You missed last night? Oh, man, it was epic. It was epic. You missed it. Yeah, he did, AB. Hell no, HD. She said, hell no. On a weird yay, no. Maddie, no. What's up, Raging Bull? HD do wheelchair, nigga. Let me stop. Jacob Poe about to get me in trouble. Hold on, Jacob Poe. You about to get me in trouble. They about to say you got to strike. Like, what I got to strike for? You was talking about wheelchair niggas. I don't know, Aaron. We ain't got no room. We would have to cut Onawirye or one of the rookies. They not finna do that for no Amy here. Oh, political ill. They about to choke? Bet. She said Minnesota is falling off. She said she put it on playback. Yeah, they let go of the status quo. Status quo ain't do nothing. Yeah, I saw that. But see, I knew Ari was going to get waived. I told everybody, Odyssey Sims ain't starting. They're going to have Odyssey come off the bench. And it don't make sense having her come off the bench with Odyssey Sims. They do the same thing. It's like, why would you have them come off the bench together? That'll be stupid. Grace Berger got let go too. But what was surprising, Haley Jones got let go by the Dream. That was a big shocker. Should Maddie play the 3? If she ready to. I don't think she's gonna be ready this season to play the 3, but they're gonna try her at the 3 though. They're gonna try to go a 3. They're gonna try to go a big and 2-4 lineup. Yeah, AB. Chin is gone. Mm-hmm. She said, I will Michaela today. We got to get rid of you today, Michaela. Bye-bye, Michaela. Today, you need to go. Nadira funny. Oh, man, appreciate it, Jacob Home. I ain't worried about them, man. I ain't worried about that crap, man. Bro, let me tell y'all something. God got me, bro. Listen, I went through this same BS 3 years ago with some other people. I'm still here, bro. Look, I don't need to talk about people, man. I talk about the game, bro. Don't even worry about that, Jay. She should have, but you know they want to let her come to the sky last year. Her and Dana don't like each other, Nadira. Her and Dana hate each other. Them two do not like each other at all. Yeah, Haley Jones cut from the dream. Yeah, Pharaoh. But I knew she was gonna get cut because Pow Pow balled out. Yeah, Political Ill. They let Haley Jones from Stanford go. They let her go, Political Ill, because Pow Pow balled out. They only had Haley Jones on the roster to be an extra point guard. Now you don't need her because you got Pow Pow. Haley, come to the sky today, little baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jacob Pone, stupid. HD, you called it though. I told you, Nadira. Nadira, I told you. I've been called everything. I told you, Nadira. I told you what was going to happen. I foreseen everything. Me too, Motor City. She ought to come to the sky. That's what she need to do, is come to the sky. Yeah, she was, AB. She was terrible. 2 Haleys. Why you said hell no to 2 Haleys? She said 2 Haleys. We already got 1 Haley. That dear said 2 Haleys. Hell no. Oh my goodness, I'm crying over here. Yeah, she ain't developed, Political Ill. What's up, Rob the Media, Mr. Shake My Hand? I like that video you did, man. Shake My Hand, Mr. Rob the Man Media. Shout out to my boy. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy. That is my guy. Him, Auntie, 2 of the realest I know, man. They all, Rod the Man Media always got my back. If other people don't F with me, Rob the Man Media F with me. Yeah, I was surprised too. But you know what, Alicia? They're trying to tank. They're trying to tank so they could go get Juju or whoever. What's up, John? I want her to the sky too, but the only way we could get Amy here is if we release Michaela or we release one of the rookies. And they not gonna do it. Oh, already, Nadira. We already listen. Virgos, we see the shit before it happened. That's why people don't like us, because we already seen the bullshit. We seen the bullshit from the beginning. We just don't say none about it. Right, exactly, political ill. We can't get rid of the Connecticut trade contracts. Plus, we could get rid of Michaela, though, political ill. We could either get rid of Michaela or one of the rookies. But not now. Jeff not finna do it. Yeah, but Haley Jones is the same player Michaela is, Jay Capone. They both trying to figure it out players. Why would you put why would you get another player that's the same as the other player you getting rid of? That don't make no sense. Yeah, that's true, John. Man, she ain't going nowhere, man. Angel is staying in Chicago. I don't know why people said that. Nah, dear, you know she ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Jeff and Tyler. They ain't getting anyone. Who they gonna get? They ain't getting nobody. Sarah Strong. That'd be cool if she go there, Chicago Cheetah. So you're gonna move. So you're gonna move Anissa to the 3, and you're gonna move Sanaya to the 2. Cut Michaela. Damn, you want to cut Michaela? Oh, I know they are. What's up, Prince? Hey, yo, make sure y'all go to IMZO Media. Make sure you go sign up to his memberships and go sign up to his playback. He be on playback wildin', dog. He be calling out all the bullshit. Make sure y'all go to IMZO Media. Go to my brother's playback. He be unaliving it over there. The best at it right now. The best at it right now. Got one of the best shows on Wednesday. Got one of the best shows. And he got one of the best playbacks, if not the best out there. Go watch it. Yeah, political ill, but I don't know. If she don't ball out this year, she's gone. Because they brought Koulibaly in to replace her next year on political ill. They brought her to come replace her next year. Yeah, that's our backup for Reese, but I will go get Amy here. The one that was cut by the Valkyrie Chicago Cheetah. She better than Michaela to me. But you right. Skytown love Michaela. Political Lil said the Sky need to sell the team. They really do. But they ain't gonna do it. They getting too much money now. They getting too much money now. Yeah, Amy here, nice, man. He said you was hating on Morris. Allegedly. Why were you hating on Morris? Nadir, why were you hating on Morris? Jay Capone, you can't, I'm eating, man. You can't make me about to choke. That boy said they need to put an incentive in Rachel contract, must know how to pick and roll, and you not allowed to turn your back to the basket. Yo, Jay, you stupid. I almost choked on my food, dog. You stupid. Oh my goodness. Sell it to me. I got invested. Okay, yeah, all right, Nadira. We gonna keep that in mind, Nadira. Yeah, 2 of these stakes in that organization. Patreon HD. Hey, Nadira, shh. Don't tell about Patreon HD. Patreon HD worse. Patreon HD is worse. That HD gonna get me in trouble. That HD gonna get me in trouble. They said Timpson would dunk it. Are you sick, Rob? What is the infatuation of Tip? I need you to answer this, Rob. I need you to answer this. What is the infatuation of Timpson? She's okay, but I don't see it. Everybody keep telling me Timpson is this stud. I'm like, where? I watched her at Florida State. You got to tell me something, Rob. I don't see it. This guy need coach. What was the name of the plays, Nadira? What was the name of the plays? What was the name of the plays? I need to know the name of the plays. But what other cut surprised y'all though? What other cut surprised y'all? Right, he learned basketball dating women. They whole lot of shit to say today. People was pissed because I told all the CC fans Paige would be better complete player than CC. She is though. Paige has always been a better player than CC. I don't see nothing wrong with that. CC, listen, CC is a 3-point specialist. If her 3-ball ain't going, she's in trouble. That's all. I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's the truth. I don't get it. I do not get it. Linda, Yolanda, and Hetty Jean is right. Right. You said they finna run Linda? Nadira, you said they gonna run Linda? They gonna run Linda? Wait a minute. They finna run Linda? Yeah, exactly. Then I told him Paige will win a title before CC. I believe it. Exactly, not dear. She was number 1 in the draft class. He said I was on BS with CC fans today. Man, everybody stay on BS with them. They crazy. Nadira, stop. Drop in the link if anybody want to get in. Drop in the link. Drop in the link. If you're trying to get in, there go the link. Rachel gonna be Tim. So Rachel gonna be Timo Cruz. HBL gonna be Damian Carter. Oh, we in trouble. They was hot with me. Told me you was racist for what? How are you racist? Didn't you give love to Paige? How is that racist? Nadir and Jacob Pone about to go to timeout. They wildin'. How are you racist? And you just talked about Paige, bro. What are we talking about? Huh? They said you racist because you said she don't play defense? How is that racist? But how's that racist, though? I don't get it. How's that racist because you said that? Oh, my goodness. Tanisha going to be Samuel? That's what we doing? That's what we doing. That's what we doing? Y'all a trip, man. Grow up with black folks. Yeah, her dad married a black woman, right? Didn't Paige's dad marry a black woman? That's what I thought. He said the fever of St. Francis. They call Rod racist for saying CC can't play defense. I'm done. Right, it's racist. Like, who said that, man? They called you racist?
Bro. All right, so listen, this is how this shit started, right? Because Auntie, you know what I'm saying? She didn't put Caitlin Clark in the thumbnail, so they was already hot about that shit. So they came in on all per bullshit, so I got on bullshit with them. You know what I'm saying? I was just on some. I was chilling really until they came in there and they started talking about the dumb stuff. So you know, the thumbnail it had Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, and Paige on the thumbnail, and they just came in hot, just living like, you know what I'm saying? Like why we ain't respecting Caitlin Clark? And so I'm like. You know, so then they arguing, they whole argument started with CC better than Asia, right? So I'm like, how in the hell can CC be better than Asia when she ain't got no accolades? She ain't did nothing yet.
Right.
So then I'm like, hey, did she got a national championship?
Yeah.
Then when I say that, then they try to switch it to Angel. Like, oh, well, she better than Angel. So I'm like, okay, so we on this type of time. Okay.
How did Angel get involved?
Because she on the thumbnail. So they couldn't they didn't have an angle against Angel when we start talking about championships and trophies and awards. So now we gotta go to Angel, right? So then they like CC better than Angel. So no, they was like Angel doesn't have an elite trait in the W.
Huh?
So I'm like, okay, so here we go. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I said, I'll give you that. So where is CC's, elite? What's she elite at? Nobody can tell me. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm gonna give you one. I said she elite shooter. So now peep this. If you take away her scoring ability from the 3-point line, who is she?
Then I don't get it.
Then it went to, oh, well, she rebound all her misses. All right, so then you take away all her misses that she rebounds. She's still leading offensive rebounds.
Right.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm lost. They done lost me. What are we talking about?
So then I
I'm
said, you know
lost.
what? I said, listen, I ain't even gonna make this a black and white matter. I said, so I'm gonna talk about Paige. I said, I want you to go get your favorite content creator, whoever that is that you listen to that keep spilling this BS to you. Go get them and tell them to pull up here right now. And while you at it, tell them I'm gonna send a message to you and tell them, hey, Paige is a better complete player than CC is.
Right.
And she's gonna win the championship. And tell them that. And tell them to come back and talk to me.
Right.
Oh, you're a racist. I'm a racist. I can't be
They
white
think
on
you
white.
a racist?
Yeah, after that,
For
they call me racist.
what?
Because I said Paige Baker would be better than CC, all
Right.
around complete player. And then I got on that the fact that that Caitlin Clark does not play defense. It was hot. And I'm like, bro, that girl ain't played defense since she was 12 years old. I said, I don't,
Yeah.
and then what messed him up, because I done told him, you know, I didn't watch more basketball games of Caitlin Clark at coming up through the ranks and they watching her, period. So they got
Oh,
hot
of
with me
course.
about that. I said, well, this is where you don't do your research at, right? I coach AAU basketball. I knew who Caitlin Clark was before Caitlin Clark even had a name. So you finna try to tell me, and you can't even tell me the team that she played AAU basketball for? Man, what are we talking about?
Bro, they don't know nothing, Rob. All these people became fans when her junior year hit, dog. They weren't fans before that. I don't know why. I don't know where these people get that. Oh, I was a fan. No, you wasn't. You weren't no fan of no. You weren't no fan of CC. Y'all didn't know nothing about CC. Y'all was. It was Paige, and then Angel came around when she got that block with the shoe, but everybody knew about Angel who followed AAU ball because Paige was the only best player over her that class. So I don't get what people talk about. They try to act like Angel a bum or something. I'm like, Angel always been her.
Here's the crazy part about it was Angel wasn't even a wing post player. She was a guard.
She was
That's
a guard.
What you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm like, y'all really don't even know. I say y'all. So I'm like, y'all trying to riddle something to me about you to listen to some fanboy that ain't never watched basketball. They don't even know the realm of what, you know what I'm saying, what basketball might seem like. And you're gonna try to, and they're gonna try to tell you something so you to come back and tell me something. Let me educate you, and so we can have the right conversation before you come in here and you start talking.
Right.
And they was like, no, you're a racist. You're biased. And I'm like, how am I biased? I'm just breaking down the game. I said, listen, then you try to tell me and go out of the way and try to tell me that, hey, there's not good basketball players to come out of state. I said, let me tell you something. If you go look up all Iowa Tech who she played for and go look at their alumni, they got a lot of successful fucking players.
Yeah.
You just don't know it because you don't watch basketball to the T of understanding.
Hey, we gotta watch the F-bomb, Rob. We gotta watch the F-bomb.
My bad.
No, you good. You good. Keep going. No, you good. Keep going.
But in a situation of you don't watch enough basketball or understand what goes on in the AU realm to fathom what it is. I said, if you turn the tape on from Caitlin Clark when she was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old to now, what difference are you going to see in Caitlin Clark? Let me know.
Look, I said the same thing. They attacked me because I said she plays the same like last year to me. And since she's been in high school, I haven't seen nothing different, except she probably shoot the 3 ball a little bit longer than she did in high school. But other than that, she hasn't changed. She pushed off then too. So I don't know why people get mad when you said that. Like, it's the facts.
It's because, all right, it's because if you have to take your fandom out of it, you have to take your emotions out of it and just watch the basketball game. Then you start to open your eyes, you start to see, oh dang, she not who she really is. Who is she?
Nope.
But we can't fathom that because the first thing we want to do is when we can't have a basketball talk about something, we gotta go try to play the comparison game.
Right.
And so it's like, how can you compare something against Angel when Angel has a national championship and she doesn't?
Right.
So what like, I don't understand what a comparison is. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about basketball. And it's like, it's not saying that Caitlin Clark can't be better, but I've seen it since she's been this age to now, and the game has not it's not gotten better, right? She's become a more consistent shooter,
Yes,
over
she
time.
has. I give her that.
But
Yeah.
overall, when you're talking about, she led the league in turnovers, right? Do you forget about that, right? We throw that out the window. Like, they don't even matter. That's not even a stat line.
Right.
But I'm like, let's just talk about basketball. We get to talking about everything else outside of basketball. Like, whoa, what are we doing? So, I just always think it's funny to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if you come at me and let's have a conversation, let's talk basketball. I don't care nothing about the off the court stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Let's talk about on the court, what you see versus what I see. But they don't want to have that conversation, right? And then when you start talking about throwing their favorite content creators in a situation, they really get hot then. Like, they're right. And it's like, hey man, I promise you, majority everybody that you listen to that talk about CC ain't never played basketball day in their life.
They haven't. And plus they don't even because in every argument they always bring up, oh, she sold this much, oh, she sold that much. And I'm like, we're talking about basketball. I'm not talking about the ticket sales. I'm talking about basketball. Plus, Angel sold out some crowds too. So I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, it's on record. But we're talking about the basketball game. Like, she hasn't come up with a dribble at all. Like, she still, this was crazy. She still had to have somebody else bring the ball up. She still had somebody else. When Atlanta, Alicia Gray was locking her down, she couldn't do nothing.
Trust, I'll bring that up, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't like that, right? So then they start talking about Angel. So I was like, all right, so let's just do this. If you take away Angel's rebounding and you take away Kaylin Clark shooting, who are they? What do they bring to the table? I said I could tell you what Angel brings to the table, right? You're gonna get a leadership. You're gonna get the ability to wear her team to W's just based on, you know what I'm saying, understand how to lead the troops, right? She can't shoot the ball. Just because you don't see her shoot the ball, I don't think she can't shoot the ball. Because if you actually watch her in high school, she shot the ball more than she shot in college. She can't shoot, she just don't shoot. Right? So there are capable things that she can do. I said, but when you take the ball, when you take a 3-point shot away from Kaylin, she turns the ball over. You got where Angel Reese, she's gonna play defense. She can block shots. She can do a little bit of everything and get steals outside of just relying on rebounding. With Kaylin Clark, she has to focus on shooting. If she can't get her shot off, she's frustrated. She's null and void being on the court. If she can't shoot the ball, it's null and void. Tell me any game that she's been in where she had a bad shooting day where she's done anything that contribute to winning.
Nothing. That's why they lost the Connecticut Sun, because of her defense. All they did was run a lot of pick and roll and get her caught up in the switches, and Marina Mabry was lining her ass up.
So then they're going to tell me how they're gonna win a championship, right? So I'm like, cool.
Yeah, they did.
So I get to the point of like, all right, so who is she guarding?
Hold on real quick, Rob. K-Stone, you caught that live last night. What you talking about on that on the other people page? What you thought about it? Let me know in the comment section. Go ahead, Rob. My fault.
No, you good. So we go talk about this, right? I said, so who's she guarding? Think about the top teams that she gonna have to get through to just get to a championship, right? You have to go through Minnesota, the Aces, New York. Who is she guarding? I said, if we go to the Aces, that means she's got to guard Jackie Young. You telling me that she can stay in front of Jackie Young?
Hell no. Jackie Young too big, too quick, too.
I said, you're lucky that Laney is hurt. If she would have to guard Laney. What is Laney going to do? She's going to put her in the post and work her out. She's going to be in foul trouble. So she's going to be null and void.
Well, Laney hurt this year, but
she hurt. But they still got people.
But she's still going to get whooped because you got Fee-Bitch. Fee-Bitch is coming back, and you still got the other girl. What's her name? She was balling. I think it was Rebecca something. She's straight.
Yeah, Rebecca Gardner. Listen,
Gardner. Yeah. That's my girl.
Listen, when they go to the bench, that's what they bringing in to put on just to frustrate her. All your job is to come here and frustrate her.
Marquisha gonna give her the business. Marquisha and Sherrod, they gonna give her the business, dog. So I don't know how she gonna make it.
So that's why I try to tell people, I said, man, y'all gotta stop thinking about the offensive side. Y'all gotta think about the defensive side. Everybody, she's gonna have to play against the championship. She's gonna have to guard somebody. You can't just like sit into the corner and not guard. You're gonna have to guard somebody. So how is she going to help you defensively if she's just giving up buckets? So everything that she's scoring, she's giving up, it's null and void. It's gonna cancel out to a zero. So I'm not gonna beat them. So how can you fathom that y'all winning the championship?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even put no other components into the situation of, hey, you got to stop the story. Hey, you got to stop Asia. Hey, you got to stop point guard. Hey, you got to stop Sabrina. Like, I ain't even put them other components in there. We just talking strictly just CC. You're racist.
I think they're gonna struggle. I think they're gonna struggle with the teams. I think they're gonna struggle with some teams that's 5 and lower too. Because if they go against let's say the Sparks can give them trouble. Because Rakia at the wing, who gonna guard Rakia at the wing?
Listen, anybody that's got athleticism on the wing and they got a decent post player, they're gonna struggle with them because they're gonna struggle to rebound. And I'm saying this right now. AB is going to have to play the 4. She's not going to be able to play the 5 against the top team. They're going to get murdered on the board. If she is the 5 on their team and they don't go out and acquire a 5, they're going to be in trouble because they're going to better rebound.
But what's up with this Tipson? Everybody loved Tipson.
Man, they should have told me that girl gonna get 2 or 3 dunks in the season. I'm saying, yeah, man.
Did they not watch her at Florida State?
No. We talking about Stephanie White. She don't even play rookies, and you tell me she can get 2 or 3 dunks in a year? Okay, all right,
bro. She don't play rookies. She don't play rookies. That's why I told people I don't see her getting rid of Turner. She gonna play Turner. She not playing on Tipson.
Man, they just kept her on the roster just because she was the 11th person. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You know I don't look at it no other way or fathom no other way in it. They had to keep her because you got to look at their size. All they forwards are all the same size. Yeah, like they all the same. They ain't got nobody. It ain't no bigger, no taller, no shorter. They all the same size and they all built the same way.
Oh, Miss Goody Two Shoes. I brought that up on the Patreon. You must have watched my Patreon. Man, when she said that, dog, that pissed everybody off. That already shows me y'all all ain't on the same page. Because look, Dewana Bonner won championships before. Whether it was a 6 woman or whatever, she knows a championship team. She been watching them.
Yeah, listen.
She don't believe they championship ready.
You know why? You know why she's saying that? Because she know that they're not going to throw the ball into AB for her to be effective. And if you cannot score, if you don't have a post player, you're a fraud. You can't win a championship.
Bro,
explain to me anybody that's won a championship without one post player that can be able to score inside to get easy buckets.
Nobody. Rob, I told them this. I get into it with them all the time with this. I told them y'all season turned around last year because in the half-court offense, y'all made Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston your first and second action. Yeah, and y'all just start tearing teams apart. They tried to tell me, no, it was just all CC by herself. I said, okay.
I can tell you didn't watch. She didn't even bring up the ball. She wasn't even initiating the offense. So
she wasn't.
How could she even be the option number 1 or anything when she ain't even initiating the action?
Exactly.
You have listen, and that's the part about it is if you think it was bad last year, what you think they're gonna do this year? Like she's not gonna get the calls that y'all think she's gonna get. People are gonna still be physical with her until she can prove otherwise. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all doing is keep putting a target on her back because y'all keep saying this, that, and the third. And y'all keep running with these narratives. Like these other women don't have a life. Like they don't get paid. Like they ain't trying to get to their next check. And man, they finna be physical with her.
But
so now you're gonna have to prove.
To answer Ms. D point, Rob, Ms. D. Tipson, okay, let me tell you this. Tipson only plays hard when she knows she can dominate that one-on-one matchup. If she can't dominate the one-on-one matchup, she's done for the whole game. Go back this past game against the Dream. I think it was Haley Jones or Hillman, one of them. They got physical with her, bodied her, got the rebound. Tipson was done for the rest of the game. She was done. So I could take what you think Angel gonna do to her. What you think Miller gonna do to her? Like that's what I'm saying. That's why they kept Breonna Turner, because look, coaches see, what we tell y'all on the panels. If we see it, they see it. They not dumb. They know what's going on. So that's why I'm saying Tipson, she went to Florida State, so I got some love for her. But dog, she let Anissa Morrow, small Anissa Morrow, she let Samaya, no ass Samaya, body her up. Body her up. What do you think gonna happen when she play against Jacquel Jones, Nafisa, Elena Smith, See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta look at the whole picture. Y'all can't look at they did good in a couple matchups, but look who they were playing. She went against Maddie Westbell. Maddie still wasn't 100%. I don't care what anybody say. Maddie wasn't 100%. And Maddie's not that type of big. She had to play the 5 because Koval is even weaker than her.
But listen, anybody with a motor is gonna have a field day with the Fever. They're gonna have a field day if you got a motor. Yeah. Because one thing about them, they're gonna miss a lot of shots, and they ain't even gonna be able to get the rebound on them. Like it's gonna be a lot of long clanks, and if it's one and done, they're gonna be down. They're gonna be down 12 to 15 a lot.
Bonner looked around that locker room and said, "No."
Hey, listen. She know one thing about one thing. They ain't got no center. She know that. Like, she ain't stupid. Hey, y'all ain't got no center. Listen, you ain't got no center, and you talking about we gonna win a championship against who? You praying for somebody to have an injury or something? Because currently constructed. If everybody healthy, that ain't finna happen.
Mm-hmm. Tipson can't dominate this league. One of these days, Timpson will be good in this league, but I don't see her ever being a starter or an all-star. She'll be a good role. She'll be a good come off the bench, give you a couple minutes, and then you got to put her back on the bench.
It's gonna take some time, man. But it's adjustment. Like any rookie come in, the physicality is just different, So it's what it is. But I see your thumbnail. You saying you surprised by Haley Jones getting cut? Like, what you surprised by?
Who?
That was your little thumbnail by Haley. Like, there ain't no surprise, man.
No. I couldn't find the thumbnail, so I just picked that one.
I was like, there ain't no surprise, man.
Bro, I don't even be looking at no thumbnails. Like, look, I don't even be caring. I just throw some up. Like, this was funny, Rob. Niggas don't know. Like, I'd be like, whatever, and just get into the conversation. I just need to throw some up. I'm ready to go. Niggas be taking this YouTube shit way too serious. That's why I be laughing. Like, niggas don't know. See, my brothers be laughing when they watch all our shit. They be like, if only these niggas knew how you were, that you mean as fuck, you mean as hell outside of this bitch. But you put it on that fake ass smile. That's why they be roasting my ass every time I'm up here.
Like, sometimes, man, it don't even be worth it. Like, having a conversation with certain people.
Bro.
Hey, listen. As long as I've been doing this, I just kind of notice, like, man, sometimes, man, you just gotta let some people come and just sit there, and a lot of time when you let the comments sit there, they just stop talking about themselves because they're making no valid points or bringing no value to the conversation. They just out there talking, and it's like, man, what are you really talking about,
bro? This is what they do, Rob. This is how lame it is, right? Niggas, and I've been on here 5 years, so I seen damn near everything. Yeah. Niggas will create a fake beef or fake shit just to get more subscribers or just to get people to turn against you. Like they take their time in doing that shit.
Listen, they'll try to build a whole network of people just to come back just to start something up. Like,
just to start something, bro.
And they be like, did y'all really fall for that? Like,
yes, bro, they be falling for it. Listen, niggas that don't like me, they done clicked up with niggas that don't like this person or like you or Sess or somebody, and then they say, okay, we're gonna come together. It's like
we gonna come together and have a kumbaya. I don't
right,
care.
Right.
Because you know what, every time that happens when they do that, you actually just bring more people to me, and then they start watching, and then they start turning to true fans. So it's like, what you really doing? You really just hurted yourself by doing it. But I mean, I respect it that you took the time out your day, that you feel like you had to go do all that. But appreciate the support.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I always tell people, man, I appreciate the support, man. I ain't knock you, because it was like when I first started doing it, man, I used to get mad about it.
What
like,
up, Tula?
I was like, man, it ain't even no point to get mad about this. Like, man, y'all just Twitter fingers. Y'all let it go. Y'all, and the crazy part about it is, I'll be at games, I'll be live, and the same people that be trying to start me, they see me and be like, man, he wasn't like that, man. Bye.
That's what they do, bro. It's so hilarious to me, bro. That's why I be laughing at them, and they be mad as hell because I be like, bro, I'm good, regardless of if y'all on that side of the community don't like me. I'm good. I still got my peoples over here, dog. Like, I'm cool. I could do a show with just Showtime and you and Auntie and Prince. I'll be fine. It's not hurting me. I'm gonna have fun. I don't care.
It don't matter if I'm on here or wherever I'm at. I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna get the
talking about.
You gonna get the same reactions no matter where I'm at. If I feel like, hey, listen, if I feel like I'm trying to understand your point, I'm gonna ask questions. Now, one thing about me, I didn't got to the point where like I'm gonna let you get it off. Because at first I used to be like you. I used to like, man, hell with all that. Like, this what it is, this what it ain't. But then I started like, you know what, man? Just let them get it off so they can feel like they know something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
all.
And then come back and educate them about like, man, what you talking about makes no sense. But
exactly, really Prince, 6'2", 220 look different in person. Yeah, they be capping. They don't be knowing. Like, it'd be hilarious. Like, it'd be hilarious. I just be laughing. I just be like, well, I just chill with my boy Rob, my auntie, my brother Prince, my brother Show. I'm good. Like, I don't really need anybody. I'm straight. So I don't get with the niggas is funny to me today, man.
Hey, listen, I'll be honest with you. A lot of these people that be hiding me on these videos, when you see them in real life, they be short as hell. I'll be like, bro, you was up here talking. Oh, okay. It all makes sense, man.
Like the rappers. My homeboy, he like 6'2", right? He met Ludacris. That nigga said he had to go like this. Like,
yeah, man,
like nigga, Ludacris, that nigga named Lil Chris. Nigga.
Like, bro, y'all, hey, listen, they be looking at you, size you up, like, man, I know what you look like, but you know I look like, all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, well, you gonna really say that to someone's face? You ain't saying that, man. Like, come on, man. Let's get out. Let's just get this all out the way and have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be understanding how you be trying to have beef on the internet. Like, what you beefing on?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who got beef? That's what pissed me off. I'm like, bro, I work 11 hours a day. When I get off of work, I'm not beefing with nothing. I am finna have fun. I'm gonna pop this water open. I'm gonna eat on my video. You either gonna ride with it or not. I don't care. Like, you gonna love it or not. Man. That's how I look at it. Shit.
Hey, listen. Hey, Zoe, I know you be getting hot with these people. Like, man, I don't know how to do it. Hey, listen. Sometimes I just be letting them do what they do and just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I answer to
Prince don't even. No, Prince don't be hot. Prince is like how I am. That's why I rock with him. Like, and I rock with you. We all be on the same wavelength. It's like, if you see something, it's like, bro, like I don't even know you. Like, why would I even care about having beef with you? I don't even know you. I don't care about you. Like, I don't even do any business with you. You feel me? I don't even do nothing with you, but you got beef for what?
I listen. It be the ones that come in like, man, you know what you're talking about. All right, cool. Let's turn the tape on. Let's see what you know. Oh, you can't
tell
explain what's going on.
Tell Rob and them HD be beefing with his pillow, sleeping on live 3 times a week. Yeah, sure do.
Hey, boy.
Sure do. Sure do.
HD be like, man, I ain't cut this live off. I don't care what's going on. I ain't cut this thing off. Y'all just gonna have to rock with me. Sleep, not
Going to
sleep.
go to sleep. I don't care, bro.
Wake up in the middle of conversation, drool all
Yeah,
over my mouth, don't even know
yeah.
what's going on.
Listen, that guy got nerve fear to me. He said, yo, I'm subscribed, and this nigga go to sleep and then wake up still kicking some shit. Yo, I'm subscribing, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy as hell. But what about Shador, man? I heard, man, him, Shiloh, Jimmy, they've been destroying Cam.
Yeah, and Tay, he in Baltimore, man. Hey, listen, man, they just been putting on the show, man. It's to me, I mean, honestly, it ain't really no surprise. It's just people just wanted to downplay it, you know what I'm saying? Because they just got tired of Colorado. It's one of those situations, man, when you see so much in the media, you just get tired of it. It's just mental fatigue that people just got tired of it at the end of the day. And I respect it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like a lot of stuff that y'all was hating on them about had nothing to do with football. It had no context of football. It was just, we just didn't like Dion because he was in the spotlight. And so now they got to, you know what I'm saying? They got to take the raps for it. But at the end of the day, man, it's like what God got planned for you, what he got planned for you. It ain't nothing that you can stop in that situation. And so everywhere they landed at, they got a great situation and go out there and showcase their skill set and really put on, you know what I'm saying? And so when they all look back at it, all that hate just really, you just helped all of them out because now more people supporting them for all the hate that y'all just did. And it made y'all look worse than what who y'all really are than it did hating on them. So that's why I always tell people it's not about proving people wrong. It's about proving that we was right in the situation, that what y'all said was wrong, but we gonna prove how we was right, and we gonna show y'all what this working, and we ain't gotta go and talk about it.
Yeah, that's the point though. Like I was arguing with some dude that while I go deliver to, and he telling me, man, Shador ain't gonna make it. I'm like, look, man, Shador finna start. Who gonna start over Shador for the Browns? They ain't got nobody.
But check this out. This how I broke down to people. Well, for people, dummy down it for people that so they can understand the context of like this, right? Deshaun Watson is hurt. We can all agree upon that, right?
Yep.
We owe all this money to him, right? So for us to cut him, we gotta take a big cut, like a cap hit, right? Why would we go pick Shador Sanders and we gotta pay him $40 million? We could pick him in the 5th round because we know ain't nobody gonna. We didn't damage his good so bad that we know we can go back and get him in the 5th round, right?
Yep.
And so we gonna pick him in the 5th round. Guess what? We only got to pay him $4 million, right? So we basically said on quote unquote we cost him $40 million, right? But in reality, that $40 million that you thought you cost him, he had already made that up in endorsements, just off his merch being sold out and being sold, and Nike pushing his brand. So he already made that $40 million up, right?
Yep.
So all we did was clear the front side of the money up so we can get rid of Deshaun Watson. So on a back turn, now all that money that you would have to pay Deshaun Watson, you could have to pay that to Shador on the back end. So it's all good. So now what you really did was you really just screwed yourself because now, we might take the short term and we didn't want to pay him, but when we get to the backside of this, you're gonna have to come off 300 to 500 M's. So now you just put yourself in a worse situation.
Yep.
They're just giving the money up front to him.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get the money up front to him. That ain't gonna happen. It wouldn't make sense for them to do that. It wouldn't make sense for whoever's agent or his dad to be like, nah, bro, because the market gonna blow up within the next 2 to 3 years. So they might give you 3 because ain't Justin Herbert right now getting 300 mil?
Yeah, but you gotta look at it like this, and he could have got the money. He could have been a 1st round pick easy, right? They just wanted to stick. So they just wanted to stick it to him because his father. It had nothing to do with Shador and him through the process, right? All
That's
this
what
stuff.
I said.
You have to look at it like this from the NFL standpoint, right? If Shador Sanders got picked in the 1st round, are you watching the draft after that? You probably not even watching the draft from the get-go.
And I said they probably did it for the ratings part anyway.
But that's how they sold the draft, right? Listen, we can't pick you in the 1st round, right? So now, guess what? We get you to the second, third round. People gonna tune in, right? Well, we're not gonna pick you in the second, third round because we want you to come to day 3 to see him, right? We can't pick you in the 4th round because that'd be too much like right if we pick you at the beginning of day 4. So we gonna make people wait this out. So now we're building up the ratings. We're making money off of him. And so now we get to the 5th round. Oh, cool. Now we can pick him. Like that was all plotted out and schemed up by the NFL for them to make $1 off the situation, right? Because guess what?
Absolutely. You knew this was the NFL's doing. Everybody knew that.
Well, it was beyond the NFL. It was ESPN too, because guess what?
ESPN
was pissed because they couldn't get a lot of Colorado games last season. Who got them? Fox did. So they was like, fuck it, we gonna get our return of investment from y'all from the season. So now we're gonna stick it to you in the draft. That's all this was. We set it up for, hey, if y'all would have just let us rock at ESPN, I promise you, if they would have let ESPN rock during the season, he'd have been the first round pick. But because Colorado didn't choose them, they took the money from Fox. Guess what? Okay, now we finna stick it to you. Because guess what? We got the coverage of the draft, not Fox. So now we got to sell our ratings. So this is how we gonna play this out. And guess what?
Hold on. Hey, Rob, hold on real quick. Tulip, Mercury are going to start. Wash, Tugard, and Whitcomb at the point. That team. Well, they can start anybody at the point because Alyssa's going to run the point. So they could put an extra shooter or put her out there because Whitcomb's a shooter. So they're going to have her out there to shoot. My bad. Go ahead, Rob.
No, you good. No, so it was more of a bias from ESPN because guess what? ESPN gonna have to cut the ownership check, right? So everybody was in conclusion. So it wasn't like it was some funny business going on. Man, this is all conclusion of, hey man, this is what's going on.
Yeah, they did the same thing to Lamar Jackson in his contract.
Now,
right, where he got drafted at the end of the 1st round, and they still lowballed him.
Now to sum it all up for everybody, for it to make sense, right? If it was more about Shedeur in the process, then Travis wouldn't have went second.
Right. Facts.
And I'm gonna explain why, right?
Right.
If you would have did Travis what you did to Shedeur, it would have been even way worse.
Yeah.
Right? Guess what? Shedeur already had $20+ million coming into the NFL. So why wouldn't it make sense for somebody that already made the money in college? So the thing about it is when somebody that got money, you can't talk crazy to them. Because what are you telling me? I got more money than everybody that's coming in this draft that you finna draft. I already got more money. I done made my money. Right?
Yep.
So whatever I get in the NFL, I'm not gonna take it, but you can't just talk to me any kind of way because I got money. And that was what people got upset about. Is that Shedeur is like, you trying to sell me some BS when it's like, bro, I got money. You can't just come in here and talk to me any kind of way. I am who I am. I'm a Black African American quarterback. I know what comes with the job. I know what comes with how much the spotlight is really gonna be on me. But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna come here and talk to me crazy and tell me whatever you want to tell me because of the shield, right? And you don't want nobody bigger than the shield. Well, guess what? Shedeur Sanders has more following than most franchises have on their social media pages.
Yep.
So when you break everything down, whatever team Shedeur goes to, his brand is bigger than the franchise he's going to. So how can we stick it to him and how can we get the money out of him? We got to get the money out of him on the front side. So hey, listen.
Oh, so that makes sense.
So the $4 million that we just paid you, guess what? We already made 100 M's right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you know he's gonna get an endorsement.
But check this out. About time we get to paying you, we didn't already made the money up that we was gonna pay you. So did we really lose anything? We won.
No.
Because we just made up the money when we cut Deshaun Watson. We just made that money up off of Shedeur.
Yep.
Hey, HD.
Yeah.
I see some new diamond turf Nikes in the future.
You do, don't you? Don't you? Don't you though? Don't you though,
2.0s. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Watch.
What's up, Sister Noble?
Hey, listen, it ain't about hate or nothing. It's about business. It's just people got to understand business. Like I seen the writing on the wall from the get-go. I understood what, like when he took day one, I already knew what it was. I knew they were gonna take him day two. I knew what it
Yeah.
was because
Yeah.
it was about the business. And for
Yep.
Cleveland, the thing that bothers me about Cleveland is Cleveland, you could have had Shador and Travis. You fumbled the
That's what I
bag.
said. You saw my crash out video I did?
Nah.
Bro, go when you get a chance, when you got time, go to my content thing and go to my live that has to do a
Bro,
picture up there. I didn't even do no intro. I was so bad. I'm like, y'all dumbasses could have had Travis and Shador. What are you doing?
but
Y'all so stupid.
you know what's crazy about the whole situation was they went together. Before pro day, they went to dinner together with the Cleveland Browns, and after pro day, right?
Right.
I know most people don't know who I am and what I do and things like that. I'm very tied into Colorado Buffaloes, and I Jimmy Horn, who got drafted to the NFL, that's my dog. So I know a lot of information that a lot of people don't know.
Right.
Hey, salute to everybody. I'm about to step back in the chat for a minute.
All right, Timo, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
The thing that happened in that situation was the NFL was not going to allow them to have both of those players on the same roster. That's the reason why they did, because that's the reason why Jacksonville had to trade up to get them, and how they was able to do what they did to Shador was because if Cleveland takes Travis with that number 2 pick, and then they land Shador at the 5th pick, you know what kind of chaos would have happened in the NFL?
Yeah. It would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. Like everything would have been flipped upside down.
Hey, listen, the head coach couldn't even go to work. Let you tell you ain't starting Shador and Travis there.
Yep.
You can't. But that's the thing that people fear. And so that's why when you talk about why the Saints didn't pick him, knowing that their quarterback possibly could have retired or wasn't going to be out for the season, that's the reason why they didn't pick him, was because if they didn't start Shador, and this goes for any franchise, if they didn't start Shador, they didn't treat Shador right, they knew their coach was gone. They knew the GM was gone. So it takes some balls to draft Shador. So that played a part too of why some of these other NFL franchises skipped on him. So that's what it is.
They gonna pay for that shit.
But what I told people, this is what I told people.
What's up, Chandra? Where you been at? You ain't been on my page in a while, see? You see how y'all do me? Y'all do me dirty, man. See? Still love y'all though, but y'all do me dirty. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I'm gonna say this last thing and then I'm gonna be done with the Colorado situation. What I told people was, even if you draft Shador, I mean you got 3.5 years to get it right. 3.5 years.
This the Browns, man.
You know why it's 3.5 years? Because Prime just signed a 5-year contract, right?
Right.
He got a quarterback that he just signed, Juju, right? He got to be there. He going to be there for his 3 years to get him to the NFL. So that means you got 3 seasons, and then in that off season, if you won't look like you got it right, you gonna get fired because he coming to the NFL. And then his son, and then Shador gonna follow because now his contract gonna be up.
Yeah.
So you got 3.5 years to get it right. If you can't get it right in 3.5 years, you ain't meant to be the coach.
Nope. But listen, let's be honest. Stefanski should have been fired like 2 years ago.
True, but he always he should have. But guess what? Every year it's a scapegoat though, because somebody get hurt.
True. That's true.
One of the star players get hurt that saves him a job for another year. But what people don't realize is Shador actually landed in a very good situation in Cleveland because his QB coach and offensive coordinator are best friends with Prime. So there's a relationship there. And the offense that they run is he's very familiar with it. And it's going to fit his play style. Right? It's that the offense they run is a play action offense designed for, pocket quarterbacks, not mobile quarterbacks. So it's what Shador wanted, right? When Shador tell you, hey man, I've been playing with the Browns on Madden for the whole season, and then he get picked to the Browns, you think that wasn't by design? You didn't think that they knew who the quarterback coach is and who the offensive coordinator was, and they had a relationship ties to the Sanders?
Bro, before the week they started sabotaging him, he was going to the Browns anyway. It was him and Travis supposed to go there. And then they switched it all around. And Jacksonville jumped in there.
No, so here's how originally. So when they first met, because I can kind of tell the story right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So the plan was for them to play on the same team, right? And they was trying to find a team that would be willing to take both of them. So it originally started with Jackson. It really started with the Browns. And then Jacksonville was like, no, we're gonna trade up because we want Travis to come to Florida, right? Because he's from Florida. He's from that in that area. So
and plus they gotta save. And plus they gotta save the white boy because they paid him all that money. They gotta save him.
Well, Jacksonville was trying to get both of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
They were trying to get both of them, and the NFL pretty much threatened them that they couldn't take Shedeur. That's the reason why Shedeur didn't land in Jacksonville, because Jacksonville was going to draft Shedeur. Like, that was the plan. So when that whole, like, you know, the prank call situation and all that happened, that situation happened because people got word that Jacksonville was finna draft Shedeur. That's what that was all about.
Oh, wow.
That's why you ain't seen like Prime them talking about they gonna sue the NFL or anything like that, because it was some things behind the scenes that was in the works that a lot of people didn't know. So, you know, it's what it is, man. It's over and done with. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, the guys, they made it to the NFL. You know, I got
keeping the rock that number 12. Keeping the rock that 12. What tribe is rocking? 12 as well?
Yeah. He gonna get his 2 back. Don't worry about it. He gonna get that 2 back.
He better, because that 2 look fresh.
Yeah, he gonna
I'm still mad Cam couldn't get his number 2, man, because of punk ass Clausen.
Yeah, nah, man. Numbers don't matter, man. We finna go out and show. We finna go out and show them it in. You know what I'm saying? Make them re-up and buy some new jerseys. Hey, it's a scheme, man. Hey, listen, buy all the 12 jerseys you want right now, so then we can go change that to that 2 next year.
Man, NFL ain't. I mean, Cleveland ain't shit.
Yeah, man, we got to re-up on another base, and now we gonna switch to number 2. You know what I'm saying? So
that some shit?
I mean, what else number? If you couldn't get 2, he was gonna get 12, right? Because 12 reverses 21. So it all makes sense, you know. It's 2, 12, 21. That's what it is.
Yep. What about we got Dallas Wings finishing. We got Page and them. I got them finishing 7th.
I got them 7th, 8th in that range. I think that's solid. For me, is if they get the thing with them is they
need to bench. They need to keep T on the bench.
They 4-5 for me is gonna be the key to their season. Because AO, Paige, they're gonna do their thing. Currency, she gonna do her thing. But the 4-5 has to be consistent. If they can get consistent rebounding and solid defensive play, and that'd be fine. I got them as my sleeper team.
Me too. Because I think the thing about the Sparks, they don't have enough defense for me. And I don't like Kelsey Plum playing the point. I hate it.
I think they're gonna surprise some people depending on matchups. But I think another team that people sleeping on is Seattle. I think Seattle's gonna be a lot.
I got Seattle 4.
Seattle gonna be a lot better than most people think they're gonna be.
I got Seattle 4. I already said it before the season because I watched their scrimmage and I watched their game and just the pieces even before that. I like what they got going on there.
Yeah, so I got who else I got? So you know, I got the Aces, I got New York, I got Minnesota.
Yeah.
Fever, I got them in. I got Seattle. I got Chicago. I got Chicago 6-7 somewhere in there. Dallas, and then I got Atlanta like in that 8th spot.
Yeah, that's why I have Atlanta. I have Atlanta 8.
I just don't. For me, I don't trust Ryan Howard. I just look at it like she's a
bro. Like it's like, to me, do you want to be great or do you want to be good? Like, she just don't show me greatness.
Oh, you don't know my breakdown of her, do you?
Oh, I know you go all in because I done went all in on her before.
Nah, man, I just keep it simple. She's just a better version of KB. That's it. She just go in there, she get her cardio in. That's how I look at her.
That is true. And
I mean,
you know what my boy Show said though? Show said that, and he says that she reminds him of Paul George.
but here's the thing though. Paul George got a bag, and he can get in that pocket, and then he can get out of that pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Paul George. Paul George ain't been right since that injury. If Paul George never had that injury, I think people will be looking at him differently.
No, my bad. He said Paul George. He said Rakia reminds him of Paul George.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
My bad. That's my fault.
That sounds a little better.
My fault, bro. Showtime said that Rakia reminded him of Paul George. That's what he said.
I could go for that. I thought he was talking about Ryan Howard. I was like, I don't know about that one.
But no, Ryan Howard ain't, man. She just man. She got no motor, and to me, she need a coach like Teaspoon who get on her ass every day. If she ain't got a coach like that, she gonna be lazy.
I don't necessarily think it's the motor. I think it's the offensive system.
Not the motor. It's I just think it's her. No, it's that want to. She don't have it.
No, I'm saying I just think it's the offensive system. I don't think they're like the action that they run for her will allow her to be successful, right?
Right.
Because it's like Ryan Howard's really not a dribble handoff person. She's more of a slasher, try to get to her spot, raise up, right? She got a little Ray Allen in her, like, man, I'm just trying to get to my spot, raise up. I ain't really trying to do too much. I don't want to have to work hard on offense. I want you to come off an Iverson cut, catch that thing, shoot it, or raise up. That's really how I really want to play, but I can't play like that because I got to try to show that I got some handles when she really don't got no handles, because those are the things that she should be getting better in the offseason, is her ball handling, to come off a ball screen, understanding how to use the ball screen and be more effective at that, but she don't. And so my thing over this is like, man, when you go into the offseason, you're supposed to get better at something. Like I don't understand how you are not playing in the mid-post action, or we can just throw the ball to the mid-post and say, hey, go get us one. Give me some type of mellow. You know what I'm saying? Have a little mellow move where you got a quick jab, boom, that's a shot. You know, boom, quick jab, one dribble, pull up.
Got that. She ain't got that. That
you know
mellow. That mellow, like, because when I look at her and Alicia, like, if I could combine them two into one player, that'd be a hell of a player. Because Alicia got the bag and she got the want to, but she's not as talented or skilled as Ryan is, because Ryan is gifted. She's just gifted, but she don't know how to use it. She don't know. I don't think Ryan ever learned how to. I really believe she don't know what part of the court or the floor she succeeds at. I think she doesn't know. She don't know how to read the game, because she takes some of the most dumbest shots I've ever seen in my life that she don't need to take.
Yeah, she ain't recovered since she lost Matt Mitchell, her head coach at Kentucky.
Yeah.
She ain't recovered. Like, when she had him, I don't know what he was saying to her, but you seen it like, okay, I can.
She was balling.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's when she was giving South Carolina work. You know what I'm saying? She was doing a whole bunch of stuff but ever since he left and she got what's her the black lady Curl, I want to say her name was. Ever since she got hurt, she ain't never been the same. And she had to be number one pick by default. You know what I'm saying? Her draft, because it wasn't nobody better than her. So
not in that draft.
So going to Atlanta was a good fit. I just don't think it was a good fit for the team that she went to, but she didn't have the coach that can bring it out of her. And that's the thing. That's what she missed the most. I think she'll figure it out this year, because it seems like she responds better to white coaches than she do black coaches. I don't know what it is. I'm just telling you, the last time when she had white coaches, what it looked like. When she had black coaches, what it looked like. You know what I'm saying?
You telling me she a house Negro, man?
Hey, listen. You see, I just think about it. When you see a different Ryan Howard this year, you're gonna be like, I see what Rob was talking about. I
think she's gonna do good this year.
But here's the thing: she's gonna have better spacing, so it should help her, right? Because one thing about it is he's bringing in the college system to them, where they're gonna have spacing, where it's either 3 or layup, right? But the thing of it is how aggressive will you see Ryan Howard? That's gonna be the key, right? Is she gonna go into that bad where like, hey, listen, I'm trying to go get 25 tonight, or she gonna get that bad where, man, I'm just gonna ease through the game. I'm gonna make this pass and hope it come back to me. And Alicia Gray gonna be like, man, I'm downhill attacking, getting to the rim.
Right.
So those are the things that you gotta look at and say, well, what you gonna see? So we'll see.
Yo, man, I'm tired of y'all hating on Caitlin Clark, man. She's the GOAT. She's the face of the league. You guys got to stop hating on Caitlin Clark.
Hey, listen.
Let's talk about a tennis record.
Hey, listen. It ain't no hate. Just listen. It ain't no hate. Just tell me when she start playing defense.
Showtime coming
She
in
doesn't
here.
have to play defense. She sells more jerseys than everybody, and everybody wants to come watch her shoot the ball.
Cool. I when she selling all
Nobody's
these.
watching Asia Wilson. Nobody's watching Angel Reese.
But here's the thing, though. When she sell all them rings, that money going to her pockets or going to the owner's pocket?
Owner's pockets.
Okay,
she
so
don't get none of that money.
So that don't really mean nothing to me.
My guy right here. You're hating. This is what I'm telling you. You're hating.
That's not no
You're
hate.
always hating on Caitlin Clark.
Oh man, hey, listen.
Nobody have brought more eyes on the league than Caitlin Clark. So you gotta stop hating.
Okay. It sounds good.
Man, look, all I know is all that money goes.
Caitlin Clark.
Hey, man, hey, listen, the game just started because Caitlin Clark showed up, right?
Yeah.
The league just started. You said what?
Who shoot the ball better than Caitlin Clark?
Oh, are we serious?
It's like,
are we serious right now?
See?
No, he's joking.
See,
I know he is. I know he is. I know he's trolling.
I think
Drew
man,
Lloyd.
shoot, nobody shoot better than White Jesus.
Drew Lloyd.
Drew Lloyd to shoot out the gym.
But listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm for Paige, you know what I'm saying? So Paige is gonna be a better complete player than Cece. I don't think that's
she better now. She always been better. If Paige didn't get them knee injuries, man, Paige would have been fine.
This lady up here, WBB TV, she's a Caitlin Clark hater. Like, you listen to her talk, she always have something negative to say about Caitlin Clark. Like, you gotta get over it, man. You're racist. There's so much racism going on.
Yo,
WBA. All of y'all are just jealous.
Yo,
jealous of Caitlin Clark because she has the most fans. Everybody watching her, and they're not watching your face.
But does she have the most fans? Or does Angel Reese have the most fans? Who got the most fans?
Last time I checked, it was Angel Reese.
Okay.
But don't tell them that.
No, I'm just asking now.
Don't tell them that. They go jump through a bridge. They go try to catch us myself.
Catch me outside.
We talking about fans, or we talking about campaign right now? Because that motherfucker got a campaign behind her. But you gotta understand that a campaign ends, you know.
They do though, but I be looking for their content creators. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's pumping up all these narratives, man. I be looking for them. I be want to talk hoops with them. You know.
Man, they ain't gonna talk no hoops, Rod. They gonna come in there and tell you, man, nah, man, she was like 3.1 million on ESPN viewers and crowd.
That's cool, but hey, man, how's that? What money she put in your pocket?
I don't understand. Look, what I don't understand is this. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow too. I'm glad you can. What I don't understand is why, when it come to W, the first thing y'all bring up is attendance and jersey sales, bro. When did that actually matter, bro? Like, we used to talk about that like 5% of the time we talk basketball. But W, that's the 95% of the time. That's the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She got the most basketball fans, but not social media. So what is she influencing there?
Man, she got the machine. Y'all, you ain't beating the machine, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh man, listen. One thing about me, I love the machine now. I just want you to talk common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's, That's all. Give me something to work with. You know what I'm saying? Don't just
Robbie having them crash out on Sundays.
man, listen. I'm gonna pin your head to the wall messing with me. I'm gonna make you talk in circles, make you believe your own self by the time you get done.
Man, yeah. Talking about crazy stuff. But Joe, they said Anissa Morrow might be on the move. She might get traded from there.
From Connecticut?
She should. I don't like the
Who
fit
said
anyway.
that?
No, it's just it's just
talk.
BS rumors and talk. Yeah, that's why I really ain't make a video on this show. It's just rumors and talk. It ain't no anything I heard, but they said that she could be on the move.
Hey, listen, I'm waiting on Washington to go ahead and have they fire sale.
I don't see them trading her the first year. That wouldn't even make sense.
Right.
Like you drafted her high. What you drafted with a 7 pick?
Yeah.
You know
that's LSU. You know that's LSU favorite place to get drafted.
Yeah.
The 7
hopefully
pick.
She made history just like Reese. Hopefully.
You know that's what
make history.
That's
she's
what
she's gonna be good at the 3. She's gonna be good at the 3.
Big Four gonna get drafted number 7 next year too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They for some reason all LSU players they got to go number 7.
Big Four just got to put some muscle on her, man. She too scrawny.
Big Four.
She got to put some muscle on. She put some muscle on. She'll be straight.
Do you think Paige super role player? Man, listen, Paige is going to be a star.
I'm telling y'all, when the machine,
Paige a superstar, man. She ain't no role player. She a superstar.
I'm gonna tell you just how wishy-washy this shit is. You see how these folks, man. Look, bro. Paige Becker looks pretty good, pretty damn good. I don't hear nothing from what's the Ryan Ruocco and none of these folks on ESPN. They don't want to talk about it. I guarantee you this: if she comes out and she says, there's no such thing as white privilege.
Yeah, okay.
I think people are being unfair to I think people being unfair to the white players. I guarantee you this, she'll be everybody's favorite darling, right along with Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah,
hey, listen, they say Paige grew up with white around black people, you know what I'm saying? So they can't give her no credit like that now.
But hold on, I thought this had nothing to do with race.
No, that's what they take it to. That's what they take it to.
That's the confused part. If this had nothing to do
with
race,
Big Four to Chicago, if Big Four go to Chicago, the internet gonna crash out. It's gonna be crazy.
Hey, Chicago get that 7 pick. She going there.
I'll tell you, if they get that 7 pick, listen, you gonna have the LSU Tigers.
I Showtime. Just look at the narrative right now. She too passive. Paige too passive.
Yeah,
Paige is not too passive. Y'all, see, I hate the WNBA. Come on, bro. I can't. Dang, y'all.
Hey, listen, you can't make this up,
people too fascinated with numbers, bro.
You can't.
You don't get numbers if you got a high usage rate. Numbers don't make you a great player, man.
Hey, they don't even watch basketball. They just watch the score box. That's it. To try to tell you, to come up with to form an opinion, we look at the box score to try to tell you who the player is. I ain't never watched the game.
Yeah, man. If you judge a good basketball game off a bad basketball game off of scoring, I can't have a conversation with you, bro. That's too elementary.
But she was 7-14 though.
You could be 7-14 and still lose by 20. That have no impact. That's just empty calories. I don't praise losing, bro.
I don't either.
Care about your numbers.
But it's a lot of people that do though.
And we ain't finna start doing it with Caitlin Clark and the rest of these women, man. I ain't doing that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all today, I said, look, if Angel only had 22 points or 2 rebounds and Chicago lose, that's a bad game. What Ash's point, Angel, lock down defense, control the boards, and make the right play. Whether it's on offense,
mom and Angel mom better chill.
Pass was a finish round the ring.
Hey,
Miss
listen.
D, man, don't do that. Don't do
What
that.
happened?
Nah, cause remember I said Flaw might go to Chicago. Miss D said Flaw Mom and Angel Mom better chill.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Man,
I just to me, I just be trying to figure out,
man.
man, when do we start praising, you know what I'm saying, for what people ain't accomplishing? You know what I'm saying? Like how we start uplifting them old people that got stuff they've been accomplished in the league. I don't know what.
Camilla,
Again, though, we
Camilla, the
gotta
big
see.
four.
We
What's
gotta
up,
see.
ho? Go get it.
No,
Jacob
but
Paul. Stop.
like real talk though. This is not even hate though. We gotta see if that style actually wins championships though. We haven't seen it. I
No,
have never seen that style win championships. I'm being honest.
because that style doesn't have enough
What?
balance in it. If
Yeah,
you
when have
you
that
gotta
style though?
have balance, and
You
they
know,
don't have balance. And plus, I don't trust their bench, so they're gonna have to have one or two of the starters sit behind. But CC's having the same trouble she's had. She has trouble bringing the ball up the floor, and she's still having trouble playing in the half court.
hey, listen, we could take CC out the equation until they get a post player they can throw the ball to and get them easy baskets. They're never gonna win the championship. Let's
That's
just
what I'm
call it what it
saying.
is.
You don't
Like
think
Yeah,
they can do nothing?
Aaliyah's not opposed to me. Aaliyah's a 4.
I've been telling people that, but they don't.
She's
Nobody
not
want to listen to me.
opposed.
That she's a 4 because of
She's a
the
4.
way the game has transitioned at the 5 position.
Yeah, she's
She
not a
can't play
natural
a 5.
that's true. She's not a natural 5. That's true. I
What?
give you that. It's
Eh,
just look. I'm asking a real. See, I made that video with her yesterday. Oh, you're hating. You're hating. You're hating. No, y'all told me. Look here, bro. You can't have it both ways. If she's a
Mm,
top 4 player, you're going to get judged like a top 4 player.
yep.
Top 4 players gets judged what you do in the playoffs. And if she's the best player, if she's the best point guard in the league, some of y'all believe she's the best player. And
the
she's the
playoffs.
yeah, she's the most dangerous player in the league. Look at how
Mm,
they guard her, bro. Tyler Hero gets guarded the same way Kaylin Clark do. If
yep.
you can shoot the damn ball and you got handles, you're gonna get face guarded. Duh.
Correct. That's what happened.
I listen to them talk. They let me know y'all really don't be watching basketball. Anybody that can shoot the ball with handles get guarded the same way.
Yep.
Kaylin Clark ain't no different.
They do the same thing to Enrique when she bring the ball up the
Yeah,
floor.
that's the same
They
stuff.
do the same thing to her. They did the same thing to Kelsey Mitchell when she was bringing the ball up them years with Indiana before Caitlin. They did it with Jo Kelsey Plum. Dog, if you got handles that can shoot, you could score all 3 levels. Dog, they finna guard you. You
Yeah,
finna
it's
get
called,
that
bro.
94 feet treatment.
Bro, most of
That's
these,
basketball.
most of the players like that, you see teams run the box and one.
Yep.
That's nothing new, y'all. That's nothing
Uh,
new. I promise.
That's the only reason why Indiana winning acquired, Howard and Bonner, so they couldn't get a boxing one done to him because that's what
Right.
everybody did to him last year. But
Correct.
you can't you
That's
can't
why I
explain
said,
that.
like, are y'all sure she's a top 4 player? See, you're hating. How's she supposed to win a championship in her second year? Hold on, bro. If
But
she's
listen,
an MVP candidate, she's a top 5 player right now. You don't get judged on regular season, bro. I'm not
but,
finna change up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
but
not
hold
finna
on
change up.
before you say that. Now you got to
Nothing.
ask them what their qualifications of a top 4 player is now, because some people just don't
I
know what
don't
top 4
believe that.
player is.
No, she's not a top 4 player now,
I
bro.
mean I know
But
we
they
know.
keep pushing her to. No, we're not gonna change. No, sir. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, Rob.
I
If,
just
if
listen.
ESPN, if ESPN and everybody else ready to crown her a top 4 player,
Oh
cool.
no,
We're
we
gonna
ain't doing
stick
that.
to it.
We ain't doing that.
I ain't finna help y'all out. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to keep beating my head. If I say, because HD, if I say she's not a top 5 player, guess what they're gonna say? I'm hating. So now that she's a top 5 player, I want you to understand the expectations for a top 5 player.
Oh no, they can't fathom that now.
Well, I put her at
To whom is given, much is required. So let's not change it up.
Well, Caitlin Clark the face. Caitlin Clark the face. You can't have it both ways. You can't
Yeah,
say I don't see her the championship this year, but next year. But she's a top 4 player. That means that she needs to get at least a playoff win and at least almost get to the championship. Like she got to get to the championship because everybody that's in the top 3, well, my top 3 is different. I got Asia, Jacquel, and Fifi. Now, If you got Stewie in there, cool. But all of those players are projected to go to where? The championship. So if she don't get to the championship, then she's gonna get an F for the season. That's just it is what it
You
is.
said get to the championship. I'm telling you, she has to win the championship.
Yeah, win a championship.
She has to
You
win
have
the
to win.
championship. Because we looking at the great. See, look, y'all.
We praising losing.
You know
we
what,
praising
y'all?
losing what you
You
doing.
win. Excuse me.
Instead of me
Like
fighting with y'all,
Showtime said. Thanks for the correction, bro. You have to win. Exactly.
Win.
We're right. You gotta win because look, because this is what y'all gonna do. Y'all can't say Angel this and that. They got her ranked 25.
25.
So
She
her
got
expectations is
garbage.
not out there.
She trash. Remember?
Right. She trash.
Yeah. So look, I'm trying to help y'all out. I agree with y'all. Caitlin Clark is the best player in the world. So I expect the best player in the world to do best player shit, right? So it won't be any excuses. Like when she's not getting it done, I don't want to hear any excuses. Let's not talk about Angel Reese. She trash, remember?
Right.
Why do a trash player have expectations?
Right.
And you know they're gonna move that field goal post on.
No, sir. I'm not doing that. See, look, bro. I'm not finna babysit y'all feelings. I'm sorry. If that's what y'all looking for, I'm gonna give y'all that. She's a top 3 player. Gotcha. So I'm gonna judge her just like that. I don't want to hear anybody crying. I don't hear no bitching and moaning, complaining. She got, like I said, she got the best coach. Y'all told me if she gets a better coach, that's gonna help. She got the best roster money can buy. She got Sophie Cunningham. She got Kelsey Mitchell. They deep. They got talent. So okay, you got the best player that WNBA ever had. You got great coaching and you got a deep team. What's the excuse?
I don't see it.
Okay then.
I don't see the excuse. You gotta win. Like I said, it's championship or bust, man. You gotta win.
That's it, bro.
I mean, we didn't have a center. We couldn't
Nah.
rebound.
No, sir. No excuses.
They got a center. They got the almighty Tipson, right? They got the almighty Tipson.
They told me she getting 3 dunks off this year. I said, man, y'all need to chill out, man.
Right. But they gonna tell me, Rob, somebody who watched her at Florida State her career, they gonna try to tell me she gonna come in and just dominate. Come on.
Man, hey, Caitlin Clark with the face, man. I'm trying to figure out, man. Y'all got so many narratives. I don't know what y'all believe, what y'all don't believe, because y'all just be saying some wild takes now.
For real.
Look, I'm gonna agree with the Caitlin Clark fan. She's top 3. Cool. Okay, I got y'all. I'm not gonna fight y'all no more. She's top 3. So guess what? All I'm saying is this: I'm expecting top 3 stuff from y'all, bro. What's the problem with that? What's the problem with that now?
I don't even fight them. You know what?
I don't understand what the problem.
Hey, the game Saturday, right? They play Chicago, right? I got Chicago beating them for the series. They play them 5 times. I got Chicago beating them, right?
Yeah,
I just
don't mind what I say when I said Indiana not all that good because they on the defense is still garbage.
I listen. What they gonna struggle is in transition defense. I just want to see what that look like.
Transition in half court.
Yeah, I want to see what that look like.
Man, look, like I said, like from watching the Sky, man, Sky gonna give a lot of teams problems.
You said a blowout. Okay. All right.
Oh, Indiana gonna blow them out.
You know who under the most pressure? This is so much I gotta talk about. You know who's under the most pressure?
Who that?
It's y'all know who's under the most pressure?
Oh,
it's
Fever. Stephanie White, yeah.
Stephanie White.
Because she begging play for the job.
She has the most pressure on her out of any coach in sports right now. In sports.
Listen, it's hard for me to look at anything ESPN because I know they don't watch no basketball games.
Hey, Rob, I'm so glad they got Stephanie White. I'm so glad they got all this talent. Because
it's gonna make it so much laughable by the end of the season.
But Rob, you've been following the women's game for a while, bro. Yeah. What is the infatuation with Stephanie White? Like I don't see nothing different she's gonna run this year that Sides tried to do last year.
She played there. She coached there. She coming back to rejuvenate the system, and she's a better coach for Caitlin Clark.
Well, she don't hate on Caitlin Clark. Y'all got
she don't hate on Caitlin Clark, but she's supposed to be quote unquote defensive coach, but they can't play defense. So
what Well, see, here's the misconception about basketball and football and sports in general. You can go get a defensive-minded coach, but you also got to have the talent. Your scheme only works when you got the talent. If you don't have the talent, hey, look, that scheme gonna turn to what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but see, here's the thing though. Like, what people don't realize is who was covering up all of the defensive stuff at Connecticut. She ain't got that
AT
type of player there.
and Dejanay.
AT and Dejanay. You had
She
two.
ain't got them type of players there. So
And then you had Ty Harris too. Ty Harris was helping Dejanay on the perimeter. Nobody talk about Ty Harris defense.
She's
but
underrated.
listen, no matter what, AT covered up a lot of the mistakes and flaws.
That's a fact.
She don't have that at all.
Where's the physicality?
Come on, let's talk about it.
Where's the physicality? And on top of that, okay,
she's better X and O's. Okay, so y'all went from a defensive coach to now she's better X's and O's. Okay,
I don't know, man. I don't know. She gonna end up like
they're not running anything differently this year that they didn't do at the end of last year.
Exactly.
Listen, the head coach figured out the game plan, the formula after the Olympics, and they running the same formula. Just different coach.
Yep. Exactly. And the person y'all need to get a ball to, y'all gonna just push her out of the offense altogether, which is Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell touches are gonna go down. Yeah. Like Kelsey Mitchell's touches are gonna go pew. And she gonna be mad because all of them is up for contracts. Her, Bonner, Howard. It's gonna be some melees in that locker room.
TK, I get what you're saying, but Caitlin Clark really didn't develop. What she did was she just took that time and got her butt in the weight room, what she should have been doing in college. And she came stronger in the second half.
What she got stronger?
She got stronger in her upper body, not her lower body. Her upper body, she got stronger. But what they also did was they didn't allow her to bring up the ball. They had her start putting her off the ball, and that's where she was able to elevate in the second half. But she didn't get developed or got tremendously better.
Hey Rob, I'm sorry, homie. I watched her against that Brazil. The little high school girl bumped off her spot. You sure she got stronger?
She got stronger.
I don't see it, bro.
Did she get tremendously stronger? No. But
maybe she got a little
stronger. She put on a little weight. That you can't see that from year to year.
I can't see it. I see.
Now
I see the.
Listen. I didn't see Caitlin Clark since she's 12 years old. Because I coach at
I believe you can, folks. I'm just saying.
From a standpoint, from a standpoint that she put on like solid 10 to 15 pounds. Hell no, I'm not saying that. She put on a little 3 to 5 pounds, which helped her finish the season.
Now look, this is my question. Now this is my question. This is really going to have to happen. Now this is my question. It's funny how Caitlin Clark fans like to bring up Paige Becker.
Oh no, they don't want to come fix with Paige now.
They like bringing up the numbers. Don't y'all know? In order for this thing to really work, Caitlin Clark her numbers are going to dip. If they talking about really winning, she's gonna have to sacrifice shot attempts.
Oh no, they don't want to see that now.
The thing is, I don't know if she's going to be willing to do that. Like, if you played with the ball in your hands for all of your life, it's kind of hard to move you off of the ball. It's hard. Like, people forget Steph played without the ball growing up. He didn't always have the ball in his hands. So you have to learn how to do that. And she was getting locked up by Shatori. And Shatori's small as hell.
But literally, like, last year was the first year she's ever had not to play with the basketball in her hands. That was like legit because she's always played the ball in her hands and just had to figure it out. So
us scoring has to. I'm telling you, for this thing to really work out, I'm looking at how they play. She's gonna have to take less shots. If she has to take if she's still playing the same way, taking the same amount of shots and quality shots, guess what? Somebody on that team, they really gonna be thrown out. Whether it's Kelsey
I
Mitchell, whether it's
Showtime. I ain't even finna lie
uh
to you. I think she's gonna
go
take
ahead.
3 more shots than what she took last year.
Me
Again,
too. Me too. I said the
Yeah,
same thing, Rob. Remember, show I told you. I said,
yeah,
man, I think
yeah.
she gonna
You
take
said
more
it.
shots.
But here's the thing, HD. Why do we don't talk about the quality shots though? We
Uh,
look, it looks good. Damian Lillard makes those kind of shots. Those are cool, but it doesn't help your team in the long run.
nope,
It doesn't.
it doesn't.
And she still have a problem turning over the ball too.
Yes,
She turns the ball over way too much. She takes too much risk. I was saying it last year. She takes way too many risks with those passes. She thinks she can just pass through everybody. No.
I, honestly, in my honest opinion, I think she could take less shots to be more effective in the game. But is she willing to take that risk?
yeah,
You can't. It's kind of hard to look, bro. I think she wants to please her fans and sports media. She said it last year. She's trying to live up to everybody's expectation. Bingo. There you go. She's
man,
worried about that.
they gonna make that little girl crack, man. If they keep on putting all that pressure on her,
I'm telling you. I don't know
that
why they doing it.
everybody can't handle that pressure, man.
She cares about. I'm telling y'all, she cares. A lot of these athletes do. Y'all don't get confused, bro. They say, well, we don't care about this. No, you do. You want to live up to expectations. Y'all live on social media. Y'all care about what people think about you. Yeah, y'all want to live. But Kayla Clark, she's the most hyped player. I'm not even kidding. I never seen nobody this hype. Not even LeBron. This is different level hype right here. It's to a point that they got CNN covering it and talking about assault on the basketball court, and it's this next level stuff right here. And we know what's all into it, y'all. We know this.
Yeah.
We know it. We know this,
I'll
bro.
say this. I'll say this to Kaylin, to
I never
CC.
seen nothing like this though.
CC could be better, but the thing that she gonna miss is she ain't gonna. They're never gonna put a strong enough veteran on that team that can check her for her to understand what she really needs to do to get to
There
make it to
you
the
go.
next level.
That hey, Kim folks, boy. Hey, if they ever do that, oh my God. Folks talking about, oh, she needs a Draymond. I think y'all might want to take that back. Sorry.
No,
You-
hell no. She'll
you-
quit. She'll quit after a day if
she,
she had a
trust
Draymond.
me, trust me. You don't want a Draymond on your team. She's not that. See, Angel is the kind of player you can just coach her hard. She,
Yeah,
she it doesn't matter. Like she gonna do whatever it takes for the team.
but see, that's the thing, show. She likes that. She likes to
Yeah,
get yelled at. That's the
right.
thing. If you watch LSU, Moki was missing that player that she could just curse out and just say what to do to. She ain't
Right.
have it because everybody
She
that was
had
there
it.
was soft. See, Angel, she
Saw.
took it. She was like, bet. And then that's when I knew at the exit interviews, everybody got mad when she said what she said about Spoon. That was facts, dog. Spoon was too soft. Angel like to be coached. She want to get cussed out. Like she wants you to get on her. She don't want to sit there and everything cool what she doing, but she not getting better. That's the difference between her and Cece. Cece, Lisa Bluter, I said it on the video, Rob, and show. I
Yeah,
said
you been saying this.
I
Yeah.
said Lisa Bluter has spoiled her. They spoiled her. She's been spoiled even before that. She was spoiled in AAU. She was spoiled everywhere.
Baby.
It hurt her from actually receiving coaching. Like, if you look at the difference between her and Pow Pow, right? Pow Pow got coached. Pow Pow got yelled at. She got cussed out. But at the end of the day, that made Pow Pow a better player. She's not used to that. So they brought Stephanie White in. Stephanie White is going to be jumping up and down. She's going to be cussing everybody out but Cece. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, and they gonna be up and down this season because DeWanna Bonner, she ain't no damn leader. The leader was AT.
Well, see, I always look at when you look at her game and what she do and how she play. She ain't never had a Draymond Green, even nowhere near close to Draymond Green person or on any team that she's played
No.
on.
Mm-mm.
And so those type of things, when you get to talking about winning championships, you need some type of level of player like that on your roster.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say that, yeah.
When they figure that
Right.
part out, she might have opportunity to win a championship. Until then, she ain't winning one.
Hold on.
Here's the thing too.
Here's a question for everybody. Hey, Show. Here's a question from T. Carmella. You can go first. Knowing that CC is making the 2028 Olympic team, do you believe she'll develop before then?
Who says she'll automatic lock?
Right. I don't think
No,
she's
she a lot.
automatic lock.
She a lot. Trust me. They gonna make sure of that.
She gonna be there, but I'm just
Y'all see,
being
I
funny.
think y'all got this shit fucked up. I mean, my bad. Damn, I'm on HD.
Mm-hmm.
No.
God damn,
Mm-hmm.
HD. My bad.
What I'm
My bad,
saying is
HD. My bad, bro.
she's
My
gonna
bad.
she's gonna make
My bad,
it.
Kim folk.
Yeah.
You
Look,
good? You good?
I think y'all got this messed up. When it comes to CC, y'all, we gotta throw the basketball stuff out. Like earning your stripes. I'm being honest with y'all.
No,
Y'all not
Joe,
living.
you going to the
Look,
point where I was gonna go to. You going straight to the point I was gonna go to.
HD and Rob. This time we're not living in reality, y'all. Everything is gonna be given to her. All she have to do is do a little bit of work. She's gonna get whatever she wants. Other than the championship, that's the only thing that she's really gonna have to work for. And even with that, it's those elephants on the sideline. They might play a part in it too. So when it comes to the Olympic team, she ain't gonna have to look. She can just show up and just pass the ball. She gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, she's gonna make because she's endorsed by Nike, so she got to be there. And it's in
Man, ain't
LA.
even just that, bro. She's Caitlin Clark. They not gonna kill folk. That backlash they got last year, and she ain't
Oh
even show through
yeah,
the pre-trial. There's no way in hell they finna go through that
Mm-hmm.
again.
yeah, because they looking at, man, we can sell so many Candy Clark USA jerseys. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yep.
business side of it.
Yeah, she gonna make it automatically. I already know that. So T. Carmella is like, I don't think she's going to change her game. She's just going to probably be more experienced, but she's not going to change her game. This is how she's always played. No one checked her. Everyone say keep playing how you're playing, and that's just what it's going to be. Now, that Olympic team, she'll be fine playing that way because you're going to have other players on there like Angel, Asia, all of them going to cover up for her. So she ain't really got to do nothing.
Well,
The
she
purpose.
gonna have the same role as Sabrina had. That's all.
Yep,
Come in and shoot the
exactly.
Look,
basketball. That's it. Come in and shoot the
who they going
basketball. Ain't nothing else.
who they gonna need more than I think they need honestly, bro. They need Angel more than Caitlin, but I get
Angel gonna
it.
make the roster.
Because Caitlin, I mean Angel is they definitely need Angel. They need she don't have to do nothing but rebound the ball and play defense.
All right, so check this, show. How you feel about Juju making that 2018?
Man, long as my dog Juju 100% healthy, she comes back. I believe she will better than ever because she's a dog. She's a competitor. I think she's gonna make
Mhm.
it.
I got her making it the 28 because it's in LA. I got her making it. Because I like when
It's
you
set
say,
up, Rob.
yeah,
It's set up, Rob. She's
yeah.
gonna come back. She's playing. She's not playing next year, right?
She'll come back in about February.
You think
Mhm.
Depend,
so?
depending on the team. Now, if the team is like not in a shape to win
She
get
not
close to
coming
winning,
back.
she's not
Mhm.
coming back. But if they got any opportunity where they can win a Big Ten, or they can be in prime position to get a decent seed in the tournament, she'll be back mid January, early February.
Okay, she comes back. Golden State Valkyries. And one thing we learned from Dallas Mavericks getting #1 pick, and they had a 1.8 chance.
Man, LA finna get
Sports
them
is a
niggas too.
business, homie. Sports is a business. Juju Watkins, Golden State Valkyries. That's a done deal.
HD, you see how better the Celtics play with Jalen Brown at the helm instead of fake Kobe. Timo, don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do that
listen,
tonight. Don't do
that
that tonight. I do not need Christian to hit my phone up tomorrow. Like, man, what is you talking about, man? But the Celtics, like, oh God, here we go. Go
I
ahead,
know.
Christian. Talk your shit.
Now you know Tony Brothers was there refereeing, right? So you kind of already knew how the game was about to go.
Exactly. So it's like,
It's
Man,
but
it's the same way.
I still gotta hear his mouth though, because he like them bum ass
hello.
Celtics.
It's the same way when they put Scott Frost. You know what I'm saying? The game before, but then they put Tony Brothers. Scott Frost will be on the next game. Don't worry about it. And they'll be going home. And Jason Taylor, my boy. Now he's from my city. I know the
You
Tide
from the
fans.
Lou? You from the Lou?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know.
St.
I know.
Louis.
I played against Bradley Bill, Ben McLemore,
You met
BJ
on
Young.
Hitman Hollow?
Yeah, that was my high school rival. Him
Hitman
and
Hollow?
yeah, played against
Man,
him. Played against his brother. Show out. Yeah, man, that's it. God,
SC lost most of the team. I don't know if she play next year. Look, man, I told Juju the other night when he ran when Prince just left because he got tired of her cutting him off. I told her, look, you ain't gonna cut me off. I dare your coach is trash, dog. I don't care, Rob. I said, Auntie, I'm the nephew that don't care.
you missed when she came on Auntie live, and I told her the same
Bruh,
thing.
I listen, I tell you like I tell show, I be working, man. If I ain't work so much, I'll be on all the action. Dog, niggas that hate me for real. Like,
Hey, HD, I hit it with one of them lines, man. It's all that sound good, but your coach still terrible.
yeah, she trash. Bro, how do you got Juju hurt? She got her hurt. I'm like, Auntie Juju, you
No,
were playing, you literally had the ball in her hand 90-some% of the damn time. Like, you didn't need to do that. You basically hindered your whole team.
but you wonder why them freshmen left.
Yeah, I know why they left. They like, man,
And
look,
they can play
you
though.
ain't gonna give me the ball.
And the crazy thing was they can play. Watch, they finna go to other schools. K9 ain't picked the school yet, but the other one that she
Where
going
you
to
think
Washington,
where you think K9 going?
and she got the pick of the litter.
She do.
Like, hey, do I want to go to Penn State and catch a quick bag? I can go to UConn and get a bag, win a championship possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to Vandy. You know what I'm saying? So she got the pick of the litter. And if I really want to stick it to people, I can go to South Carolina. That's what a lot of people
So
don't
you
realize.
don't think she'll go to Notre Dame?
Man, they're going to go play with Hannah for what? What's up there? Ain't nothing up there.
That's gonna be Allen Iverson 3.0.
Listen, I'm finna go play with Hannah for a year just to be right back in the portal.
Yep.
And I'll save my time. I'd rather go to Vandy. At least I know I got Blaze for a couple. At least I know he's in the
Man,
same class as me.
and
We can go
Blake's a
out there,
beast.
and we got some decent bigs that I can work with.
I
That I know
think
they gonna develop.
I think Blake's got a higher upside than a lot of these other players they hyping up.
Man, Blake's gonna be a problem, man. These people don't even understand what they
I got over Madison Booker.
you know the thing about it is Madison Booker, she can really be KD as a woman,
She can be.
but it's something missing. Somebody they can't really unleash her like they should. But also, Coach Vic though, it's her own head coach too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust him. So
Mm-hmm.
my trust level for coaches coming from the coaches realm of things, it be like, man, like what you doing, dog? Like this ain't taking rocket science to do this. But I guess because I didn't, when you ain't really dealt with high level elite players, it's hard for you to coach them. because you're trying to treat them
Yeah.
like everybody else
Yeah.
instead of just coaching them. So those be the situations where like Coach Vic, he ain't really had a special elite talent to understand how to play through that.
I never really liked the Vic. I think Vic be running that old ass playbook
You know my motto, man. Just put Coach Sid in that thing, man. Get the hell out
with
my
her
way.
fine ass. Goddamn. Put her there. I watch
Put her.
every Texas game. I already
Hey,
watch it
listen.
now, but I'm gonna watch it more.
Hey, listen. If you put her there, she gonna get all the recruits in there for you for real.
She
She gonna take them
is.
to another level.
You gonna man, you gonna have all the recruits and you gonna have the baddie club on the bench. So why not? You getting 2 for 1. You getting
Yo.
some free peak and you watching the game.
Hey, Neil Ivy is not worried about no recruiting. She worried about Team USA basketball right now. She ain't thinking about no dang on.
Mm-hmm.
She looking for a kid to reclassify up or try to steal somebody from the U19 team. She ain't thinking about no recruiting right now.
Yeah. Man, Neil Ivy finna put everything on Hannah
But
and get that publicity and she out.
but what I say this though, it's so many players right now that's in the portal that she could have a solid team next year, but she got to apply herself because there is a lot of like there's some twins that's in the portal that could do some work that could help her that could bring. But you got to think about it. She's at Notre Dame, so it's kind of hard to get a lot of them kids in there. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it's been so hard of like why kids ain't transferring into Notre Dame because you know
Right.
how hard it is to get into Notre Dame for the
Yeah.
academic side of it.
Hell yeah.
That's the issue that she really fighting is the people that she really want to go after. She can't get them up there because the academics won't allow them to be there.
Yeah. I know, man. That's what be messing everything up. Some of these schools be too high academically. You can't even get in. You can't even walk on campus. It's so bad.
You can't even sniff the air, let alone get on campus.
Man, hell no. That's
That's
crazy as hell.
and you would think like, man, you got y'all like y'all own independent. Y'all got your own money. Y'all separate from everybody out of this private university. But man, y'all got to make some type of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it when you talk about a kid coming in the portal. It's one or two. It's one or two reasons why they in the portal, for the most part, right? It's either grades or
Mm-hmm.
the situation that he's in, where he's at, they didn't like it. That's it, right? And so the kids that pretty much probably had a talent didn't go to class. They don't got the
Right.
grades. They don't got the qualifications. So you got to make a sacrifice. Hey, what if I can get this kid the resources that they need to be successful to bring them to my program for us to win?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I already like for me, I think Ivy, if she don't win this year, I think they might get rid of her because they used to winning.
Yeah. They
And
gonna
they
get
need
rid of
somebody
her.
they need a breath of fresh air that can come in and recruit. And this class of 26 on the girl side is it's a good group. They got some game changing like players that could change your whole program in the class of 26 and 27. Can she get a hold of one of them?
Right.
Because guess what? Hannah going after this year.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna have to figure something out. They not gonna fire her. Man, you crazy.
Yeah, they are.
You must don't know
Yeah.
Notre Dame. Man, you
Notre
must don't
Dame
know
don't play
history.
that.
Notre Dame ain't playing no
Man,
losing.
the sky could have went and got a me here, but they ain't finna get rid of Michaela. That's some bullshit. A me here should have never got no damn cut. She was balling out, but they want to tank though, so
Man,
they
listen.
trying to tank.
Yo, it was I know it was bad when Golden State both their leading scorers from both of their preseason games, they cut them. I said, yeah, I know y'all tanking. But I already said that before I even looked at they before I even watched, I said, listen, I knew y'all was tanking and y'all just was like y'all didn't even try to hide it. The role players that y'all picked out of the top six people that was protected, I knew y'all weren't trying to win nothing. Because there's
Yep.
too many good players that was not protected by these teams that y'all could have picked and y'all just flat out didn't go pick them. So I knew what type of time it
Mhm.
was.
It was too many of them too, man. They had a lot of them.
I'm like, bro, y'all went and picked the bottom of the barrel like role players. Y'all didn't go pick the top role players, the 6-mans that can come in and impact the game. Y'all went and got the bottom of the barrel. Like, what are we
Deja
doing?
Kelly. Deja Kelly had to get waived because you had to choose between Bradford and Kitley and her. And I'm keeping Bradford and Kitley. I'm sorry. They do more than Deja do.
You
But if
need, you
they
need,
didn't have KB on that contract, they could have kept Deja Kelly. But they couldn't. You had to get rid of her.
you need size, man. You need size.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to,
Yeah.
but what people don't realize is you got to think about the season. It plays in waves, right? At the beginning of the season, what is Vegas playing against? Vegas is playing against a lot of size at the beginning of the season. So
Mhm.
why would you keep a guard to get rid of a big when you're gonna be playing
Right.
against size at the beginning of the season?
Exactly.
Now,
Because you already got a small person already. You got Dana coming off the bench. So
yeah.
you gotta deal with that. So that's all that happened.
But to be honest though, they could have finessed the situation. They really could have just terminated Megan's contract since she's out for 2 months, and they could have kept her. What
Mm-hmm.
that's telling you is she didn't do enough for them to keep her because she was able to practice with them before they made this decision because they made it at the last minute. So that's
Mm-hmm.
just telling you that they really didn't want to keep her because they could have kept her because they actually had an extra roster spot.
Mm-hmm.
So just what it is, just can't go
Because
lose.
I could see them cutting Gustafson because they need to cut one more person.
No, they don't need to cut nobody.
They don't.
Nah, because what's the name doesn't count against the cap though. That's why they don't need to cut anybody.
Oh, that's right, Cheyenne. I forgot. Pregnant. Okay.
Yeah, she don't count. She don't count. So
No, that was smart. So she can come back later.
I mean, it's basically you just saw the roster spot. It wasn't like you didn't know she was pregnant before you signed her.
Well, you know why they did that. They had to clear up all that shit they had with De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, they did, but I mean, I didn't like the fit of her anyway. I feel like we shouldn't sign her, but I knew they started pulling New York's game. You know what I'm saying? That's what New York does. New York always signs all these players and then suspend contracts and then pick and choose who they want to activate when they want to activate, or they might not activate them at all in the season. So they just pull a New York move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just stealing players for free.
Mm-hmm. That's smart. That's what
But
Chicago should have did.
But also, I feel like this with Becky, right? They actually drafted very well. The problem in the situation is, I'm not finna go develop somebody for a franchise team to come in and just steal everything I just went and helped develop, because I
Yeah.
can't get nothing back for it. So that's
Yep.
the real reason why you cut Deja and you cut Harmony, because he wanted to keep both of them. But it's like, man, I can't sit and waste a whole year developing somebody into my program to turn around and 2 franchise come in and then they take what I developed to help their franchise and then I don't get nothing in return. No, I can't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of people got screwed because of that.
That's crazy. So you think Sykes and Kira gonna be traded?
Yeah, they out of there. They out of there.
Sue
But
Bird don't pick her. What you talking about, Gamble? No way Sue Bird don't pick who? Who you talking about?
you know who they talking about. You already know. You ain't no second guess.
Oh,
They just catching up.
okay. I know
Yeah,
you talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. You know how they talking
Yeah,
about.
but we already said they're gonna pick her like she's the money. They're gonna pick the money.
Yeah. They have no choice in the situation.
What's up, Sister Noble?
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good, man. Me and Rob kicking knowledge to these people so when they replay it, they getting a preview of us smoking their ass on Sunday.
A bunch of
They're
people
going.
this weekend. I will be here. I tell you.
You breaking up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like this phone. Anyway, I'm going to step down. I don't like this phone. This phone.
Oh, okay. Well, flip
Hey,
to the other phone. We got 2 phones.
they get hot on Sunday, boy.
Oh man, they hate me. They taking screenshots, hating me, man. They hate me on the internet, dog, but they still come to my shit though, Rob. So what we talking about?
I listen, boy. I listen. Last Sunday, hey, we gave him a show on Mother's Day now.
I know y'all did. I had to take my peoples out.
We gave him a show on Sunday. I said, man, hey, listen.
Auntie told me. She told me when we got on the show Monday. She was like, "Man, oh, you missed nephew. You missed it. It was great."
Hey, man, you know me. I'm all about. Hey, man, drop that link, man. They really want to have this conversation, man. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
What were they having a conversation about now?
Man, I don't even know, man. We was, I was in there, just, you know me, just, just popping my shit. You know what I'm saying? These people, man, they be thinking they be knowing everything, and then I just flat out told somebody like, "Hey, man, don't come here talking about no Raven." When we made a whole live dedicated to it, you ain't pull up. I don't even mention Raven name up in this thing. Come on now.
They just hate Raven, dog. They just love hating on Raven. I don't get it.
It don't even be no principle about it. Like they'll just bring Raven in any conversation. They're like, man, that ain't even got nothing to do with what's going on.
Yep. You don't. They just hate for no reason. They hate for no reason.
Man, listen, Paige is not no third option player. She's a top 2 option. Like, what are you talking about?
No, Paige is top 2. I don't know where you got that from. Paige is outside of if you want to be honest, Paige is the best complete player on the team. If you want to be honest.
Now, if AO wasn't on that team, she would be the number 1 option. Everything would go through Paige, but because AO is there, right? Why do you think AO was praising that they got Paige? They got the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? They did that for no reason.
Because she got help. And then plus Enrique, plus it ain't even gonna be all on her, man. That's what I was trying to tell people. Like, if AO gets some help, she good. She ready to play.
You know something that's crazy that I'm gonna watch out for next year. I want to see who on that LA team. I want to see who gonna be on LA Sparks next year.
You think Plum staying or going?
She out of there. She out of there. Why would I tell you?
Where you think she going?
It don't even matter. You know why it don't matter? Because they don't get the number 1 pick. Wherever she go, they don't get the number 1 pick. Watch what happened. It don't even matter. If she don't resign, I think she resigns there, but I think they're gonna trade her. Either she's gonna get traded, or they're gonna trade between her or Rakia. One of them two going. And that's who they're gonna give them Juju.
I think Rakia is gone.
They're gonna give them Juju. Watch what I tell you. Watch what happened.
I think Rakia is gone. I think Juju will work better with Kelsey Plum. Because I think her and Rakia be in each other's way.
Nah, I think Juju. I like the like Juju, Rakia, and Cam. I like that option. I like that. All we gotta do is go get us. All we gotta do is get a center in a guard, a point guard.
Right.
I like that option.
They got to get them a point guard.
I think they're afraid to go get a point guard.
What about putting Sarah Ashley Barker there and just have Juju bring the ball up?
It's gonna look like in college. That's it.
Yep.
All right, like they the biggest thing they need a lead guard that understand how to be a lead guard and what that means. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, James?
I think that's the biggest issue is people understanding what a lead guard is. You know, everybody got their versions of what that look like, and they got to be able to shoot the 3 and do all this. And it's like, man, nah, man. If you get a quality lead guard, that can help your team go a long way. They can take the pressure off your key players when you can initiate offense, when you can get into actions for you to be able to run plays. But you know,
Are you talking about when I'm crashing out, Aisha? Man, yeah, when I crash out, when I'm pissed off about something, but I ain't pissed off about nothing now because I seen all the weak ass people, so I'm good. I done got them off my page. Shit, I'm good now. I ain't got to say shit. But I got Plum. I don't know. I'll get rid of her and keep Rakia in them. I just got a feeling, man, they're gonna try to keep Plum because she white and she I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think Plum stays a long term. I just don't.
Okay.
I
So if I keep Rakia, that'll be better. If I could keep Rakia with Juju
yeah.
and just get like a Derek Fisher type of point guard or something like that,
See,
I'm
here's
good.
I think what happens in the situation is Plum's probably gonna end up getting traded to Seattle. Seattle's gonna end up trading them back a pick.
Hmm.
That pick gonna end up turning around and be the first round draft pick. Or be the first pick of the overall draft for them to draft Juju. That's what I think happens because uh, Plum hates losing, right?
Yes.
She's not gonna win enough in LA for her to be satisfied. She's gonna want to go
No.
somewhere else to win. So she can't go back to Vegas because she didn't already messed that up, right?
Yeah.
So the only team when you look on the West Coast that feeds her where she'll be comfortable with playing would be Washington and the
Hmm.
Washington area. So Seattle will be perfect for her because now you're putting her next to Skylar Diggins, right? In that sense. And you got
That'll work.
Gabby up there. You got Jordan up there. You have Izzy up there. And then you got your first round pick from this year. So it'll
Yep.
make basketball sense. That would be the best fit for her, where she can go in and just be a scorer and not have to worry about anything else and facilitating.
Hmm. I like that. I like that idea because I'm looking at their roster. Yeah, yeah, and then you can have Zaya Cook come off the bench like she gonna do now.
Trust me, I wish Seattle had the first pick and not Dallas because that would have been a perfect fit for Paige to go.
That's what I was saying. Paige would have fit there the best because you could have moved Gabby to the wing while Horston out.
The only thing with Paige in Dallas right now is the people that's running the franchise right now. You got Kirk Miller running the franchise.
No good. No good, man.
It's all bad.
When you got the over or under on Paige crashing out.
Over. That thing coming. It is coming. Like it ain't no tomorrow. Like, but also I don't like the construction of the roster. I don't understand what Kirk Miller was doing with the roster construction.
Let
Right.
me pull it up. I can pull it up right here.
I like Carrington, but I don't think like understand that you're finna get the number one pick.
You know what Carrington would have been great at? Carrington would have been great in Chicago because Chicago need a wing bad who
Yeah,
could defend and who could push who can guard at the break because
but y'all would have
Kia
needed,
Nurse is straight.
but
I
y'all would
don't
have
have
needed
nothing
more
against
shooter though.
her, but when she plays against the real wings like the JOs
Yeah,
and the Phoebages and all of them, she gonna get cooked.
I listen. I like Carrington on the wing, but y'all would have needed another shooter, a consistent shooter. I'm not really a big Eric Atkins fan. Like I'm just not. So I
Right.
would have to. I wouldn't have traded for her. If I was Chicago, I would have really got Brittany Sykes over Atkins.
The only reason I would have got Sykes is she get hurt too much. That's her issue. The thing with Atkins
Well,
is
everybody get
Atkins
hurt
is
in Washington though. Like
yeah, that's true. That's true. But Atkins to me is a little more versatile for what they want. But Sykes would have been like if they didn't get Vandersloot, then I would have got Sykes. I would have got Sykes instead of Ariel if they didn't get Vandersloot. Because Sykes would have been able to run the team a lot. She would have been able to run the team, and then she could be that extra shooter for you when you need to.
what
Ariel,
y'all
they
see
needed
here,
Ariel for defense,
what
especially
y'all
because they
gave
didn't have no
up,
defense.
y'all could have got both of them though.
That's what I'm saying. But Jeff sucks, dog.
Because listen,
Cause look, I would have got Sykes and Ariel Atkins, dog, and I would have ran a 3 guard lineup
and then you put
because
and then you put
I,
Clute in there. Y'all work with some.
dog, I'd have had a 3 guard lineup because look, think about it. Angel could guard the wings and she could guard the fours.
Yeah.
So people would be protected.
I mean,
So
but with Brittany Sykes and Eric Atkins, you could put them on the best two guards, and you're fine.
that's what I'm
You can
saying.
move Sloot to she's guarding the three, and that three that she's probably guarding or the third best person
Ain't
that
gonna
you're
be
gonna
shit.
really
Right.
yeah, because
Ain't gonna be
she
shit.
back in the same situation she was in New York with, so she understands what she got to do. Right, get your butt in the passing lane, get as many steals as possible, get us out in transition, and make the game easy. Right, advance the basketball. Right, and let our bigs be our bigs. I think that would have been a better fit than what they did. Because it's like, man, if you won't get Eric Atkins, you might as well get the other piece to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see, this is what I think they're doing. I think they got Ariel because I don't think Washington wanted to give up Sykes, bro. I think Chicago was trying to get Sykes. I think they were trying to get both of them. But since they couldn't get Sykes, they was like, all right, we'll get Atkins. Because I think they're gonna sign Atkins. They're gonna sign Atkins because don't nobody want to come to Chicago.
yeah,
So they brought Sloot in because Sloot basically is a long time person there. So everybody see, okay, Sloot went back. It was all about image this year. That's what it was about. So then they could lead in the next year. Cause like that's what I was trying to tell Auntie. I'm like, Auntie, I understand, but you got to get your reputation back. Gabby Williams just crushed them. The Kennedy deal, how they handled the Kennedy deal, that they almost lost ticket sellers, season ticket holders.
but I don't think it's necessarily they don't want to come play in Chicago. I think it's more got to do with the facilities, like not having a facility, so
Yeah,
being able to go somewhere and practice,
right,
and not
right,
having to talk about pull up at the YMCA, get your workout
right,
in,
right.
and not know what
So
the hell going on, right?
right,
I think that plays a big part, but and then upstairs, like the construction of upstairs and the way they treat people.
right,
That's the two areas that they have to fix, right?
yes,
They fix those two areas. Chicago's not a bad destination place to play at,
yeah,
as far as when it
yeah,
comes to professional, because they will come out and support. It's the other things that's outside of basketball that's stopping people from coming out.
yeah. They're getting a facility next year. It's
If it
almost
gets approved,
done.
because it got rejected, so
Right,
got to get it approved.
right. So once they get that approved, it's next year. That's why they pushed it back to next year. And then you got
Man,
Angel there, you got
man,
Miller there.
man,
I think
listen.
I think Onawuerye's going next year. I think Nurse is going next year. I think everybody's going to be gone, but the rookies, Miller and Angel and Ariel. I think that's going to be your team next year, and then they're going to build around that.
I think this is what I think. Chicago is just in the middle. They know they're in the middle of the pack and they can't do nothing, so they playing both sides of the fence, right?
Yep.
They want to
Mhm.
see how the season go. So I understand why they didn't go get Sykes, because it's like, damn, if we get too good, we might not be able to get the player that we really want to draft that we targeting. So we got to play
Exactly.
both fields. So if anything looks rocky in the season, we can just trade off Eric Atkins. We can just trade off Vandersloot, and we can just bring in and we'll just take this thing out for the rest of the season, hoping
Exactly.
to get a top 4 pick. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
let's just play in the
So
middle of the road. That's how I'm looking at the team. That's how I see it.
because they not gonna fire Tyler Marsh because that's his coaching pick. They gonna give Marsh his years. Plus, Marsh is gonna develop the players he need to develop because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get they,
We're trying to
they're
recreate the
waiting for
Aces.
next year because Sivka's coming over next year. She already guaranteed it. She coming next year. So now you got your three. So now you got your young core. Her, Angel, Miller, Wet Maddie, and HBL off the bench. So now all you got to do is go get you some free agents, which you had that new facility. You got Angel there already. People want to play with Angel, so you could get you a couple pieces, and they're back in the mix. Because that's what I
Listen,
think he's looking at. Because why would you even build a roster like this? Because Becca Allen ain't. I don't think Becca Allen gonna get that much time. They're just trying to get rid of Bantam's contract off the books. They just brought Bantam and Mojo over because they just wanted that pick. That's it.
I say this. What Chicago trying to do is they're trying to recreate the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
just look what they
That's
got
it.
there, and
Yep,
they're just trying to build that in a younger version right now. That's really
that's
it,
it.
right? Because
Miller,
look,
Miller's your girl. Stokes. No, is that her name?
Kia Stokes.
Yeah. Stokes. I'm about to say JJ Stokes,
No,
that receiver
Kid Stokes
is
is
Kia.
Cardozo.
Right.
Angel
That's
Reese
so is
is
Asia.
Asia.
Yeah.
Now you need somebody to fill the J.O. role,
That's
right?
it. And
You
then you
got
need the
Eric.
point guard.
Well,
And then you need a point
you
guard.
got Eric Atkins. She's your Drew Lloyd, and now
Yep.
Flutie is your young. I mean, Gray. So you
Yeah.
look at it. We got to find somebody to fill the Jackie O role. That's it.
That's
That's what they're trying to
all
do.
that's missing, and they ain't got it. They got Kelsey Plum out there. Well, a poor version of Kelsey Plum.
Yeah. I mean that's all they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's like
it.
you can see the writing on the wall. I mean, they do got somebody trying to make, you know what I'm saying, Plum, and that's HDiiTV, right? She trying to get her dribbling package down just like her. You can see it. You can see the writing on the wall.
Yeah,
What they trying to
it
do.
is. No, you're right. No, you're right. It is. Like HBL is Plum. That's who
Yeah,
Plum is on this team. You're right. Exactly. Because Plum struggled early in her career trying to get the ball down the damn court.
yeah.
So yeah.
That's all they doing is they got her watching all her film, all the things that she ran for the
Yep.
aces and the action,
Yep.
and when you watch HBL come down the court and you start to see her do that little dumbass skip and stuff,
Oh my
that's all
gosh,
you know
dog. I
she been
hate that
watching.
shit.
That's how you know she been watching. That's all she been watching. And it's like, man, come on, man. You got to mojo game somebody. Don't try to come down and do the same shit. Plum. That's what got her in trouble. But you know,
Yeah,
I get it.
but I think Marsh, the difference between Marsh and Becky, Marsh to me has a little more patience, kill in him. Becky is just, she like me. She hot tempered. I'm jumping at your head. Like I'm cutting your head off.
I'm calling all the BS out. I'm not
Right,
letting them like nothing
right.
ride.
That's that. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's not Tyler. Tyler will tell you about it. He'll check it, but he's gonna do it more of a diplomatic way.
Now,
Becky
I'll say
don't give a
this.
damn. Becky finna chop you down from the legs, the arms, all of that. So it's two different styles. Marsh is gonna be more laid back, but yeah, she do that little skip stuff. Yeah, like when she go because that's why I told people when she played against Texas, I told everybody Texas just gonna full court press her. Harmon gonna take her out the game, which she did.
Yeah.
So we knew that. So she got to get her handles better. She got to work on her handles all summer, this next
Listen.
summer.
Listen. Every time when she check into the game, they're gonna try to put somebody down there. They're gonna try to cut her off of somebody, so
Yep.
she can like it's gonna look exactly like the
Mm-hmm.
aces. You gonna cut her off and try to get her coming downhill so she can get into a little dribble motion. She gonna come down with this skip and try to do a quick cross and get to the
Yep.
lane or shoot a step back three. Like I can tell you how this gonna be played out. And I don't even gotta watch the game. I can just tell you exactly every move she gonna
Mm-hmm.
do before she make it because I know I know how he's thinking. My only issue with Tyler is he needs to upgrade his assistants because he needs to get rid of his long lost sister that's sitting on the bench that look exactly like they supposed to be related
Talking
to
about
each other.
Tanisha,
Yeah,
right?
go
Yeah.
ahead and get rid of her because that just it ain't working. Like let's
I
just
don't
go
like
ahead.
Tanisha, right? I like I like to pick the girl from Nigeria he got.
Yeah, I'm cool with her, but right, man, just go ahead and shake my hand. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
right. Got to go.
That's not gonna help you win
I
games.
didn't. I didn't understand the right pick. I understood the other two picks. I didn't understand the right pick.
Just looking out for your buddy, you know what I'm saying? Making sure she got a job, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. That's true.
You
Yeah.
gotta try to make sure she got a job, so you know what I'm saying? Because you trying to sell that she the associate coach. So if you go have a successful season, you can get her a job for one of these franchises that's finna coming to for expansion because they ain't got no
Hey,
coach. And
hey,
so
I'm
what
not.
they
Listen, I'm not mad at it. You got to help your
right?
partner out.
So what they do to the Aces, right? They took all the shits off the Aces. One of them went to Golden State, one of them went to Chicago, right? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna give a buddy pass so and try to set you up to get one of these expansion jobs. That's it.
Oh, I meant to ask you this: the Koulibaly. Shout out to my boy Prince. Prince said that the Koulibaly is the Michaela Onweriye replacement.
I mean, anybody can replace her.
Thank you. Look, listen. Every time I say this, Everybody hates me. I don't see what people see in Michaela. And I just went back to watch all of their preseason games. Dog, I think Prince said it or you said it. She is always out of position. She's never in the right spot.
Now the thing about her is that like I know her personally because she played high school ball in Colorado. So
Okay.
and so she trains in Colorado. So I
Right.
kind of it's a different level for me. So I'm just like, you know, so it's one of the things about the girls side of like the women's side of basketball is that I'm so connected with so many people
Mm-hmm.
and players and upcoming players, things like that. So sometimes I'd be like, man, I gotta watch what I say, you know what I'm saying? Because I really see
Yeah.
these people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
So
why I say it for you. I say it for
yeah,
you.
I gotta really be careful of how I say things and what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's always somebody watching. I'm
Yeah.
never I'm not one of them people that I'm gonna say something behind your back that I won't say to your face. Whatever I say here, I'm gonna say it to your face. But it's like, how do you? Because I know I got upcoming players. I know I got players that's getting ready to come to college. So I always got to think about that thing. You know what I'm saying? If a college coach called me, hey man,
Yep.
I heard you talking about this person on live. That's how you feel. That's why, like, man, with some of these coaches, I'd be like, man, I get it, but man, come on, dog, come on.
Man, I just don't, because it's like this. She's too slow to play the perimeter, and she's not big enough to play the four. So it's
What?
like I'm stuck in a conundrum. And
What?
then she's not good at boxing out. She's terrible at boxing out.
See, here's the thing with her. She used to be able to play the four in years past.
Right.
Now that the people that was playing the fives have all moved to the four spot, and the fives have gotten bigger, now you in a situation where them years where you didn't develop a skill set, now it's all catching up to you.
Yeah, because she ain't got no skill set. It's like she don't know what she does well,
See,
and it's crazy.
here's the thing with her, right? She's always gonna keep a job because she's always gonna do the necessary small things behind the scenes, and it's gonna allow her to keep a job. When you talk
Yep.
about on the court, you're like, what are you keeping around for? But she does the small things. She understands what it means to be a great teammate. She
Right.
understands that like, hey, I know I'm not playing this role, but I can contribute to the team this way, and I can be a great
Right.
practice player. So sometimes, you know, them practice players what keep you on the roster, right? Because you give us
Hmm.
quality reps that we might not be able to get while we on the road. You know what I'm saying? So it's hit and miss. I just think that she's been a product of not playing in the right systems. Because I don't think she played bad when she was in Phoenix with Nikki Blue.
Right.
But I also, how much time was really around her? You know
That
what I'm
is
saying?
true.
BG was still overseas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trapped over there. DT was in and out the lineup. You had Suge there. Like you didn't really have like that one go-to play you got the first, so you was just able to hoop. Now
Yeah.
you're in a system where you gotta play with some structure and do all these different things. It looks a little different. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
when you're judging her, and it's like, does the system fit what we trying to do? We trying to play small. When she was in Phoenix, Nikki Blue was trying to play small ball. So yeah, what she was doing, she played with high energy and just went out there and played. She looked a lot
Hmm.
better. Now you telling her she gotta go play the three. That's not really her skill set, and she don't really got a skill set. That's kind of tough. So
Very
she's gonna be
tough.
one of those players that's always gonna bounce in the league and keep a job. That's the best way I can explain to people.
I don't know, man, because Kia Nurse, that's why I was trying to tell the one dude who was trying to argue with me. I told him, I said, bro, she not starting over Kia Nurse, bro. I understand you like Onawarie. She's not starting over Kia Nurse. I'm not putting her over Kia Nurse. I'm
So
sorry. I can't do it.
Kia Nurse is gonna be one of them guards that is gonna sit in the corner. She want to spot up, right?
Yep.
She gonna catch. Like when I look at Kia Nurse, I think about Boris Diaw. That's what I think about. Legit,
Mm,
she's a Boris Diaw, right? She gonna
that's all.
she gonna give a little bit of something to keep her on the floor, but she gonna
Yep.
be spectacular. Like, oh, I gotta keep her on the floor. But she's gonna play in spurts where it's like, damn, okay, I see you. I see it, but then you be like, come on, dog. We need that one key rebound. You can't go get it because you remember she ain't in the best shape of the. So she just bores D out. That's all.
That's it. That's all she is. That's what I was saying. She bores. She's like she's good enough to play, but if you had another wing that was better, you would just there you go. But you don't have it because you ain't gonna put Bantam out there. We seen Bantam.
She really is a role player off the bench, but just in the starting role.
That's it.
She's not a starter. She's a role player, a bench role player. That's like she'd be your if she's your 7th or 8th best player on your roster.
Oh yeah, you
got a
good.
chance to win a championship.
Yeah, you good. But because she's starting, it's like it's gonna be up and down. Cause I just don't like her. Like I don't like her as far as if you're trying to win a chip. Like she's good to move down the bench, but where she's at, it's kind of hard to win a chip with that.
Yeah,
I just don't see it with these wings today. Cause Atlanta gonna cook her when she play them because she ain't that big.
Not necessarily. Depends on how Ryan Howard come out and want to play.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ron Howard. Yeah, so yeah, we'll win that one. What'd you think about Phoenix?
You know what kind of car gonna show up?
Because I don't know, man. They roster just comes off as very Pillsbury-ish, man.
Hey, listen, you got a bunch of finesse players with AT, right? It's just an accident waiting to happen for a clash.
No,
AT one of them hard nosed blue collar players with a bunch of finesse players.
but that's what I'm saying. Is Satu going to be able to handle? Is she going to be able to handle that type of pressure from 18?
I don't think it's going to be a problem with her. I don't think it's going to be a problem with Kai. I think it's going to be a problem with everybody else.
Okay, so all the players, so the other players are going to have a problem,
right? Those are the people. Those are the people that's going to get yelled at the most. I don't think it's going to have nothing necessarily to do with Kai or with Satu. I think Satu is going to flourish, right? Because she's basically getting to do what she want to do anyway, and that's stay on the perimeter and shoot threes. She don't want to bang or she want to play the finesse game outside and come do it off the dribble. She's gonna have that ability. I think she's just gonna struggle defensively and staying out of foul trouble. That's Satu's biggest thing. If Satu stays out of foul trouble, Satu gonna give you 22, 8, and 8. But can she stay out of foul trouble?
Man, hell no. Satu can't defend. You saw Unrivaled. you had first of all, who picked that team for them? You had no defenders out there. You had all offense.
Cook session.
You had all offense.
Honestly though, if here's my thing with Phoenix. I know they won't do it, but they should. They should start Brown at center, but I know they won't. Because they need it. They need a big next. They need a big next to AT, but I know they won't do it.
Bro, okay, this is my thing. Okay, so if you put Brown there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to think. You're going to put Whitcomb. They said Whitcomb going to be at the point. Then you're going to have Kai. You're going to have Satu. So Whitcomb. If you have AT with Kalani.
Yep.
Whitcomb old as dirt.
Yeah, she is. But Kalani, I think it'll work. But it depends on what shape Kalani in. Because you know AT going to run.
But I don't think you need Kalani to be. All you need to do is have her defensively take up space. You don't need her to be able to get the rebound and get out because you already got Kai and you already got Satu who want to play in transition anyway. Like they're best at playing the transition. So anything outside of playing the transition, you want them to play in the half court as less as possible because if they're in the half court, they're gonna have a hard time scoring.
Yeah, it's a roster that is softer than Mr. Softy ice cream.
Oh no, it's definitely gonna come out Pillberry-ish. No, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it is Pillsbury's, dog. They
Mm.
roster's terrible, man. I have no idea. Like, because their bench, I don't even think they bench is all that.
Who's the backup big? Uh, if
Mac, Mac.
oh my god,
But I don't know. I think they're James. I think they're gonna start Mac because from what I've seen in preseason, they had Mac starting.
They're gonna start Mac. That's why I said they should start Brown, but they're gonna start Mac. And Mac is terrible.
She passed terrible, dog. I don't even like them little ass braids she had in her head. Them shits looked as suspect.
that because her barber fucked up her lineup.
We gotta
That's
watch
what,
the F bomb, James. But you good?
excuse me, sorry about that.
No, you good. You good. Just gotta watch the F bomb.
All right, and her barber messed up her lineup. That's why.
Hey, did you? Oh dang, he did off.
He's back.
No, I'm back. I had to switch phones.
Did you
What's
get
up?
that? You got that notification from YouTube?
Who?
You?
What you mean?
No, I just thought you got the notification.
What notification?
Language notification.
Oh no, man. They've been hating on me on YouTube for years. Like we used to be wilding back in the day, and they was tripping on my monetization. That's why I created the Patreon, because over there I can get loose and talk my joint. So that's why I had to change up everything so they won't mess with my monetization. But I'm
Yeah,
good now because I go over to
I got you,
Patreon and
bro.
just drop all type of crazy stuff over there. And then people come and tell me, man, dog, the Patreon wrong, man. Like what happened over here? I'm like, man, listen, y'all, if y'all been following what's been going on, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
So we good.
I got you, dog. I got you.
I'm about to.
Right.
I'm
Clean up,
about to
bro.
get my. I'm about to get my playback active.
I know I got to get on playback. Everybody told me I got to get on playback now. So I'm about to get on there and just watch some old games and stuff with people. Cause Prince, he on playback now. He do the film breakdown and stuff. And he talk about the games and that. I think he did the Aces tonight in the Sky.
Well, some of the games from last year.
Yeah, he break like cause he breaks down films, he break down film and everything. So he got some games from last year. He's showing people how to actually watch the film because he played before, played professionally overseas.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was
What
I really
the,
should have. Hey, HD, next time you on, you should really have a show and have them break down. Like, man, playing overseas, man, what you really go through, boy. Hey, that's a different type of lifestyle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we gonna do it and everything. Look, man, I got things is planned how we gonna get it done. We're gonna do football too. Me and Prince, we doing football. We gotta do this schedule. I'm trying to see. We might do it this Sunday. I got to get with him so we could talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about the football season coming up, and then we still doing women's hoops. So I got a lot of things going. That's why I was trying to tell people like people was telling me like I'm jealous of content creators. I'm like, jealous of who, nigga? I've been on here longer than most of these niggas. So I ain't jealous of nobody for what? I barely be on this bitch. So I don't even know. People crazy, man. Tell you people crazy. I don't know what they.
Hey, I'm like one of the hardest content creators to run into during football season because I really be traveling. I be at games and stuff, so
Oh, that's dope.
I be live at games, so it be hard to catch me.
Oh, that's dope. You be at the professional and college.
Yeah. Cause I got homeboys that's in the NFL and stuff. So, I got a homeboy that played for Indianapolis Colts. And then I got all the Colorado people.
What's up, Montrese?
So I got way more stuff to cover really this year for real.
Phoenix too top heavy. It's not that Phoenix is just top heavy. It's that the problem with Phoenix is they don't really have a bench. They don't have a bench when like AT and them go to the bench. You're gonna have to keep at least one or two of them out there.
And the coach, I don't trust that coach. He's gonna employ the same strategy a Boston Celtics coach is using.
Oh God, shoot threes all day.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. Every coach that's coming into the W, they got a job this season is doing the same thing. So
Yep, shooting threes.
But they're
you
doing
might
like
well
a
get used to that.
they're doing like a variation of it, but this guy for Phoenix, he's gonna overdo it. I hate it.
Listen, you still got, no matter if he overdo it or not, you still gotta have the personnel. It don't matter what kind of system you gotta run, you still gotta have the personnel.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have the personnel because last
So
year
he
he couldn't
so
do it
so,
because
so
he still had BG and DT on the roster, and they ain't gonna shoot too many threes.
they're gonna they gotta make adjustments regardless of the fact that how people look at it. You could come in with that pre notion of like, man, this was gonna happen. At the end of the day, if you don't got the talent, you're gonna have to make adjustments. So it can only get you so far. Unless you just want to get fired after one season, like Nikki Blue.
I think Nikki
He said
Blue.
like Nikki Blue.
Nikki Blue is just there temporarily though, because the other coach that was there before got fired.
I guess what? Anytime you get into an opportunity to coach, it's a job interview. So therefore, you got fired after 1 year. That's how I look at it. I don't even like, oh man, you was there temporarily. You got that's your job. That's your job opportunity right there. That's your interview. What more could you tell me? I'm watching you how you deal with players, how you galvanize players, the way you talk to players, the way you move every day. Like that's a job interview. So what else can you tell me? I don't need to talk to you about the job if you doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I got you. It's probably the owner is like, you know what, I'm gonna go with in a different direction. So I'm not gonna hire you. Yeah, I got you.
I check this out, James. What's the one thing we always say? We just want an opportunity, right?
Yep.
It don't matter how you get the opportunity. Well, it does matter, but if you're able to get an opportunity and all you've been asking for is an opportunity, you gotta excel in that opportunity. You have to be ready for that moment, no matter what that moment is, or don't ask for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy, man. I'm just looking at their roster, man. I don't think they made their cuts yet. I don't think they made their cuts yet.
Who?
The Mercury.
How many players they say they have? I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I've looked at the roster. I was looking at every other roster.
No, I sent it out earlier, but I just couldn't remember exactly.
oh. Let me see.
Dun, 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 dun. They got to cut 4 players.
Yeah.
They got 6. They got 16
So
players.
yeah. So Pondexter's gone.
They got to at least cut 4 to 5 players. So
Yeah, Pondexter's gone. She didn't have a good camp or preseason.
Poindexter should be gone. Prince should be gone.
You think
Megan will
Prince?
probably be gone.
You think Prince gone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alex will probably be gone. So that's 4 right there. And a rookie probably gonna be gone. That'd probably be the 5. I think they keep everybody else.
No, they didn't draft no rookies.
No,
Yeah,
remember they got rid of all their picks.
yeah, they
From
traded all of
overseas.
them. Yeah.
They traded all their picks.
She went undrafted. Let me say that. She's a rookie, but she went undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
She from Nigeria. She out of there.
So Catherine Westbell, is she unrelated to Maddie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Maddie's sister.
Okay. I figured that.
Yeah, she also went to Notre Dame.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out this thing, man. I'll catch y'all.
Yeah, I'm about to bounce, man. Thank y'all for coming by. Thanks, James.
No problem, man.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
All right.
All right, everybody, man. We've been in 2 hours. We gave y'all a great show. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notification. And if you love what you hear, donate to the page. Go to the description box, hit the link, or you could click up top. I got the Cash App up top. You can hit that up. In the comment section, you guys can, it's right clip to the top, pin to the top. You guys can super chat. Or you can leave a super thanks. We take $1.99, or you could give $20. If you do that, put that in the Cash App. Thank y'all for y'all support. Make sure you go support Rob the Man Media, I Am Zoe Media, and Showtime on Point Sports. Thank y'all for coming by, man. Much love. I am out. Deezy.